I forgot how good the music was. It's very intense though. Ah, yes. We left last time on top of the lift, looking out on the horizon. Vauthry has disappeared somewhere into the mountains. I wonder where. I don't know where he could have possibly gone. I'm sure we'll work it out. He's in there. He's made himself like a little lair. And yeah, we found out that Vauthry is a big sin eater. We knew he was a big eater, but we didn't know he was a sin eater before. And what we still have to find out is, was he always, or did he become one? Because that's what hasn't been explained quite yet. One of the big players in this. We'll see. He's a sin eater. Oh yeah, yeah. That was the big thing last stream as well. We found out what meal was, and then we found out that Vauthry is a very powerful sin eater. So not only was he consorting with the sin eaters, he's one himself. But we don't know if he was originally, or if he's kind of been tainted by them. Oh god, the boss fight is gonna be horrific if we get there. He's gonna like merge with different sin eaters and grow wings and different faces and shit. I know this too well by now, having played the MSQ of this game. Like, usually, if there's someone who's been corrupted by something, there are wings involved, there's like multiple arms and hands, and yeah, it's gonna be especially bad with Vauthry. Maybe he'll eat us at some point. We'll have to like fight from inside the lining of his belly. Probably. Hey Maisie, how you doing? Perhaps he went down the chippy. Maisie, don't mention the chippy, all right? I'm seriously trying to resist getting fish and chips today. I don't even eat fish, so when I get fish and chips, it's just chips. Because it's like, when it's sunny weather and I'm like, oh yeah, maybe it's just a British thing, but you're like, oh yeah, and then you start thinking about the seaside, and then you start thinking about fish and chips, and then you start thinking about chips, so... If we kill Vauthry tonight, we get chips, all right? Deal. I feel like if we kill Vauthry today, we deserve it. Yeah, chips and chips. Although I always feel a bit weird just ordering chips. It's the same problem I have when I try and order Indian. That I'm like, I would order Indian, but I would just order naan bread. And then they call me and be like, are you sure you put the order through correctly? I can only see naan bread, paratha, puri, and chapati, and poppadoms on this order. So, yeah. If I order curry, does anybody want my curry? I'll give it to you. It might be green by the time it gets to you. But it's okay, because I can order a green one, and then there'll be no difference anyway. I went to the XL in London today to see the Nintendo exhibition. I had you talking about this yesterday as well. I just bought fish and chips on the way back. You slimy... Was it good? Is this... Because on my feed today, there have been a lot of content creators saying they're going to check out the Switch 2 in London. And they get like a hands-on thing with the Switch 2. So is that the same thing? I didn't even know that was happening. And if so, can you give us opinions on the Switch 2? What is it like? Is it worth it? We've had a lot of Switch 2 discussions recently. Trying to decide like, okay, is this like a must-buy for some of us? I know some of us are really into like Mario Kart and Animal Crossing and Zelda and everything. I think it's worth it, but don't expect a PS5. I do like how they're always adding like some innovative features like the mouse thing as well, and also magnetic Joy-Cons. Praise be. We've been waiting for a long time for like fully magnetic Joy-Cons. And one thing that does annoy me with my Switch is how like it kind of jiggles when you have the Joy-Cons on. They are attached and they're attached properly, but you can feel that it goes back and forth and it's like, is it supposed to be like this? So if it's like a firm click with the magnets, that would be amazing. Oh, hello, Elfu. If this is anyone's first Friday, first of all, welcome on in. It's good to have you. And I am playing through the MSQ for the very first time of Shadowbringers. It's been a long journey to get here. We've played through almost every part of the MSQ on stream over the years, and I am loving Shadowbringers, especially the music. Like, I'm immediately ready to go as soon as I hear this. The original Joy-Cons had such a cheap feel, and also Joy-Con drift. Joy-Con drift was a thing. I did actually have Joy-Con drift on mine, but thankfully, I used to borrow a Switch back in the days of ex-consort. I used to borrow their Switch all the time, and then I did finally get my own, and I haven't had issues with that one because it's a slightly newer one. I don't know whether they changed it at all, but mine was the Zelda Switch, so I haven't had any issues. Hey Tessa! The High Elves can suck my Dark Elf sword. Whoa, whoa! Where is this rage coming from? I mean, High Elves are a bit haughty, and they do usually look like they've just smelled a fart. But, yeah. They made my Dark Elf cousins into the Falmer. I can never trust a High Elf ever. Is this just like a realization that you've had today, and you're suddenly very angry about it? Have mercy, okay? Somerset has the best buildings and really cool environments. I do love Somerset. Well, I guess we talked to Alfie. And here we finally are, at Top Rung. The others should arrive here long. Alphino, Astariel, come up here. There's something I need you to see. What could this be about? What indeed, I wonder? What indeed? Are we coming all the way up here? Is this what you meant? I've got around the wrong side. Instructions unclear. I also think Nintendo are being a bit cheap, charging for upgrading your Zelda games, even if you already own them. Yeah, there was some talk about that. I think it's like, is it $10 to upgrade to the HD version? It would be like a really nice like bonus thing, and I think would help them to look like kind and nice if they were like, and all your games will be upgraded to HD for free. Like it's not enough to be worth pissing people off for, is it? Like, $10 is not enough for them to like piss off some of the community. So it feels like they could just give it to them. It's free with Nintendo Switch Online. Subscribe today. Oh my god, I still subscribe to that. I haven't played Mario Kart or anything for probably like a year now. I need to unsubscribe. Although, knowing me, the second I unsubscribe from it is the moment where I'll be like, heck, I want to do a community Mario Kart night right now. Today. There's a village, Astariel, over to the northeast. Huh, so there is. Yet after 2 decades without ladder in operation, I would be surprised if such an isolated settlement had not long been abandoned. One sec. For me, the game is coming out really loud, so I'm like, I'm just shouting over the music! As glorious as the music is, so I'm gonna turn it down for me. It should stay the same for you guys. Okay, I think that's good. I literally cannot talk properly if I can't hear my own voice. It's really weird. I'm so used to it now. I know everybody who's ever, if you've ever been on a microphone with live feedback, some people are like, oh god, it's horrible, I can hear my own voice, but I do not know how I sound unless I can hear my own voice. Hello, hello, hello? Okay, there we go. I can hear. Yay. There we go. Oh wait, that might be a bit much too. Nor I, but that was before I spied someone leave it and proceed to head in our direction, all the while trying to remain unseen. Whoever this mysterious person is, they should still be out there. Go on and take a look, Astariel. Do you have a spyglass, mayhap? Search your surroundings for the mysterious person. You may move the camera as well as zooming in and out. Target the figure and inspect them with left click. Is this gonna be someone we know? Is it Oriange? Oh god, where would I hide? You look mysterious! Are you mysterious? What you doing? Ah! Where are you going? A scout! You have located the mysterious person. However, it seems he has likewise spotted you and hurriedly turns back to the village. Well, that was easy. I thought I was really gonna have to search for him. But no. The classic hiding behind the rock but also not really hiding strat. Works every time. There's someone, right? And they were spying on us. Personally, I don't feel comfortable not knowing who they are. What do you say we investigate? I'm curious too, I must admit. And I dare say we have a bit of time ere the others ascend. It's settled then. Let's head to the village and see if it's indeed inhabited. It's interesting seeing where Nintendo is going with stuff. Things have changed over the years. But, yeah, I don't know how I feel about Nintendo Switch Online. I personally subscribed because I wanted to play online games. I subscribed for like War of the Wisps and everything, because I wanted to play with other people, but I've never really used the retro games and stuff on Nintendo Switch Online. And yeah, in terms of like the hardware and stuff, everybody's always talking about like, oh, the original Switch having survived for a long time with pretty old hardware. So I'm curious about how it stacks up compared to other stuff. I love Nintendo, but I'll criticize them because I want them to be better. That is all. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. And like, I think we're in an interesting place with the games industry right now where, yes, we have some really cool stuff launching, but then corporate is still trying to work out what they can charge for and what they can't charge for, and like testing the boundaries in some places and making things free in others. So yeah. The internet just loves to criticize new stuff, especially if some people really love it. That's true, it's true. The internet has a way of doing that, right? But I think there are some fair criticisms coming out. A lot of people will jump on an announcement, like some of the stuff for the Switch 2, and it's just like farm hate content out of it, which pisses me off when people are like, oh my god, I can't believe the games are gonna cost you a house mortgage price right now, whatever. Because like actually, compared to other games in the industry, it's not actually that expensive, especially if it's like a finished game. Like a lot of the stuff that comes out on PC just is gonna have like fixed patches after it comes out, and most of the time if you buy like a Nintendo Switch game, it's done, you get a complete package, it works, it's very polished. So should all games be like that is the other argument. Yeah, they probably should. But I think when I buy a game specifically for Switch, I'm like, yeah, this is going to be something that's going to be like really high quality, and I feel like it's going to be something I can play on launch day in its entirety and enjoy, rather than, oh, it's going to be a work in progress, and I guess I'll wait for the launch patch as well. There's a lot of misconceptions and misinformation right now, but it is monumentally pointless trying to explain anything to people. They're far too angry. Well, all you can do in this situation, I guess, is just like put your point across in a calm way, and then like it's people's choice whether or not they want to look at the facts and everything. I personally, I haven't looked into it massively myself yet because I've just been hearing the odd thing from Twitch chat or seeing things on my TikTok feed and being like, oh, okay, that's interesting, or I wonder whether that's true. Like some people like making a post like, I can't believe all the games on the Nintendo Switch 2 will only run at 20 FPS. And it's like, is that true? No, probably not. So always take everything you hear on the internet, especially in gaming at the moment, with a bit of a pinch of salt. Like, you can't trust everything. And there are various reliable sources that you can look at as well. But yeah, in terms of whether you should buy a Switch 2, I feel like people are always going to creators and being like, oh, do you think it's worth it buying this? That's your decision to make. What kind of games do you like? How do you like to game? Do you like handheld gaming? Do you prefer like gaming on a PC? Do you like cozier, like cutesier games? Because there's probably more of those titles for the Nintendo Switch 2, and that's just not some people's cup of tea. So I think inherently a lot of people who are into like, oh yeah, I only play like Call of Duty and Dark Souls, you know, they're always going to hate on something like the Switch because they see it as a casual gamer setup, right? When some of the people I know who play Switch games are some of the most hardcore gamers I know. Like, my god, thousands and thousands of hours on the Switch playing various things. I have a friend who wants to play, so it's fun to have a play with them as well. I've always seen the Switch as a very good multiplayer platform as well. So we've done like various community tournaments on the Switch, and I mean anything where you just want to hop in quickly and like hang out with friends is always my go-to on the Switch. So it depends what you want a console for. Like, people have different wants and different needs when it comes to gaming. Some people are prepared to pay more money for thing that they want, and some people want free to play. So there you go. I really hope we get a new Animal Crossing. Oh, me too. Although I haven't played that much of the one on the first Switch because I played it so much in the pandemic. Like during the pandemic, I played nothing else. I would wake up in the morning and the one thing getting me through the day was like, all right, I'm gonna sell these turnips for a massive profit at the end of the week. Like, I would do my daily check-ins on Animal Crossing, and I think I burnt myself out on Animal Crossing. And now when I hear the main Animal Crossing theme, all I can think of is COVID. Like, I hear the first notes of the tune and I'm like, bad memes. Bad memes. Even though it's such a lovely and cozy game, but I need to play it again. I need to get rid of that association in my brain. But yeah, we were talking about this the other day, and I was saying when I think of Nintendo, I think of like really cutesy, relaxing, chill games, and also multiplayer games and couch co-op. But a lot of people were saying, well, actually, like, they're kind of moving away from that now as well, and they have a lot of darker, more adult games on the Switch. And we've seen Not Bloodborne 2 is also going to be on the Switch. So they're kind of putting a few more things in there that are of more interest to, I guess, like the PC audience as well. They're trying to grab a few of us. Hey Maximus, welcome on in. You're in my Twitch recommended. Thought I'd come in and say hello. Greetings. Are those goose emotes I see? Is that it? Oh no, it's a it's a chicken dressed as a goose. Glorious. Well, welcome on in. We're just talking about Nintendo Switch 2. Thoughts about Nintendo Switch 2? I think, like, Switch always feels very... I don't know, I'm going to say this and people are going to disagree with me, but the way that the console is put together has always felt very premium to me. But not in, like... Okay, because it is quite, like, the first one is quite plasticky and quite light. But just the way everything goes together is very satisfying, even down to they really think about the UI and making the UI very satisfying. Like when you click in the Switch controllers, it goes and it comes up with a little thing on the screen. And even the colors changed when I have my Zelda Switch. When you click them in, the colors change to gold when you click it in. And I'm just like, it's those tiny things. And like the UI itself is very pleasant to use. and everything's just very easy to switch between like TV mode and handheld mode is really easy too, and it just kind of works. I guess that's the other thing, is it feels like there's less faff with the Switch. Like, if I'm playing on PS5, I'm like, okay, let me make sure the controllers are charged, and okay, I've got to find this thing in the menu, and then there's an update for this thing, and like the UI itself just doesn't feel as easily accessible, and I always feel like I have to do a bit more setup before I play PS5. But Switch, I pretty much just go, boop, and it's ready to go. So yeah, I think I expect quality from them. And let's be honest, as much as people say that the Switch feels cheap to them because it's lighter materials, Switches have survived a lot. Like, have you ever seen a child's Nintendo Switch? I have. My little sister has a Nintendo Switch, and the things that that console's been through, my god, it just gets chucked in a bag. I've seen it like fall on the floor multiple times. It is still alive. There is not a single crack in that screen. It has survived everything that it's thrown at it. It's seen some things. So with that in mind, like, I feel like they're absolutely indestructible as well. I mean, you can destroy it if you want to, but for most people who are actually going to look after their gaming consoles, they do pretty well. They do pretty well. I haven't actually looked at the hardware, Fox, so I'm kind of interested to see how it stacks up to other things. But it also depends what they're aiming to do on it, right? Because, like, I feel like at least most of the games made by Nintendo, they go for more stylized artwork. Which, I mean, you wouldn't say that Breath of the Wild is the most graphically advanced game ever, but it's still one of the most beautiful games I've ever played. Like, it's stunning. Like, the way they do lighting in that, and just the art style in general is really pleasant to look at, and the color schemes and everything. So I don't think they're always aiming to be, you know, like, hyper-realistic. And to be honest, the people who want hyper-realistic, like, super shiny graphics, they're playing on PC anyway. If that's the thing that matters the most. Why is PT so slow today? I've been noticing the same thing. PT feels very slow. Has someone not fed PT? She's bumbling along. So where the heck am I supposed to be going? Investigate the village. Oh, it has a proper marker on the map. Oh, okay. Let's go towards it. Did any of you pre-order the Switch too, or are you just waiting for now? I'm waiting because I'm like so happy with my Switch currently. And I have a Steam Deck, so I'm like, I don't need another handheld. I'm very happy with my Steam Deck. To be honest, like, I think the Steam Deck is always gonna be my favorite, like, go-to console because I play mostly on PC. Primarily PC gamer, I always have been, and I really like that I can keep my progress from PC just straight onto the Steam Deck. Like, you can play Baldur's Gate on PC and then switch to go and lie in bed and be on the same save, and it's great. And you can have mods and stuff. This is a very suspicious village. Dried victuals. Lovely. Food has been hung out to dry in the sun, and quite recently by your reckoning. I know a lot about dried sausage. That dried sausage has been there for precisely 4 hours. They must be nearby. I can smell it. Oh, hi, Moogle. Hello. Hello. You're molting like crazy. Shall I take all this hair and make a void rug? Look at this. It's just molting everywhere. You want to come sit on my lap? Yes. You like Shadowbringers? Yes. You like? Yes. Yes. Have you managed to get FFXIV on the Steam Deck? I have. I uninstalled it when I went to America because I was like, well, I'm not going to really have an internet connection anyway. But I had it on there. I was running around doing dailies. It worked quite well. There's like an external launcher that you can get. I literally think it's just called non-Steam launcher. It's called something like that. And I use that to play Final Fantasy, World of Warcraft, anything that doesn't launch inside of Steam. Infinity Nikki as well. And it works quite well. It runs really nicely. I don't know if I do like dungeons on it or anything, but it's really good for just running around, doing little quests. And I did do some like gathering on there, and that was super chill. I was doing a bit of fishing on there, but I need to reinstall it again. Mog, find a place to sit, thank you. I downloaded Infinity Nikki on the PS5. Oh my gosh, is it your first time playing it? Oh man, just make sure you have your calendar clear, because it's about to take over your life. I was so deeply into Nikki. I found Infinity Nikki when I had COVID, which is probably destiny. Like, the universe probably gave me COVID so I could experience Infinity Nikki. And I was so deep into it. I was logging on every single day, doing my dailies. I got the cap for the currency every single day, which if you know what the cap for the currency is, that's shameful that I even got there. But I haven't played it so much recently. Hey, babe! Hi, come sit. Has someone been here? You hear faint sounds from inside the building. However, the door refuses to budge. They've just been trapped up here this whole time. Is there anyone in here? Oh, this is just like... Oh, Beagle! Oh, hello. I thought that was one of the NPC's pets for a second. I was like, they can't be far away. Who would leave their baby puppy here? Who would do that? Hey. The cups are half empty. Or half full, depending on how much you see such things. The cups are half empty, or half full, depending on how you see such things. Behind the counter, a kettle bubbles steadily over the stove. Left the kettle on. Suspicious. Speak with Alphino. Yes. What news, Astariel? Were you able to find anything of note? People are definitely still living here. I couldn't find our mysterious person, though. Oh, I didn't see anything. I guess this place really is abandoned. Nothing at all. Yeah, there's definitely still people here. Have we searched the whole place? Indeed. While there's no one to be seen, it's plain that this village is anything but abandoned. If the villagers are trying to conceal themselves, they are doing a rather poor job of it. But if they don't wish to be seen, what are we to do? Bring them food, they'll come out straight away. They've been existing on dried sausage for too long. I say, aren't you the ones who saved my life? I say? You don't sound like you're a poor villager from around here. You sound like you come from the city. I say! What fabulous hair he has. You're Tristol, the artist from Yulmore. You remembered. Ever since we parted ways, I've been worried for you. Bound for the city as you were. Never did I imagine that we would meet again. And here, of all places. We could say the same to you, my friend. I'm glad to see you hale and whole. But tell me, what is this village? This is Amity. Amity? Amity. This is Amity, a settlement made up of those who survived being exiled from Yulmore. As I wandered the wilds, I chanced to cross paths with an inhabitant of these parts. He took me through a secret tunnel, which led to the top of the bright cliff. I've been here ever since. Life is hard, but we know a semblance of peace. Well, you look like you're doing quite well for yourself. Well, we did. at any rate. Until Mount Gulg broke away from the earth. Then just as suddenly the ladder started moving again. And you feared whoever was coming up would threaten your lives. Aye, but now I see there's no cause for concern. Will you tell me what has brought you here? We're gonna stab Vauthry. That's why we're here. So, Vauthry is a sin eater, and he's fled to Mount Gulg. It's a strange tale, but I have no reason to doubt your words. I owe you my life. If there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. Your help would be most welcome, Tristol. To begin with, we request your people's permission to Alfie, stop being fancy! Your permission to reconnoiter the area. Ew. If we are to confront Vauthry, we must find a way to reach Mount Gulg. Oh, of course. You hardly need our permission to be here. I'll tell the others about you and yours. Now, we haven't much to offer in the way of hospitality, but our village is at your disposal. Please use it as you see fit. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Your voiceover is pretty good. Oh, why thank you, Maximus. I'm a bit thrown because I've got a new audio setup and I'm getting used to it. And also I'm just having like a general wonky brain day. You know when your brain is just like, I can't read sentences, but hopefully my brain wakes up soon. Hopefully. Mood. Friday mood. But the thing is, Friday is for Friday, so my brain has to be awake for Friday. Yeah, it's just like slugging today, you know? You know when like you're thinking, but it's like you're trawling through thick sludge, and like, come on, brain. Are we there yet, brain? Come on, wake up. Is it? Wow. At least I have a cat on my lap now, so that helps. After these 2 weeks, very much mood. More coffee is always the answer. And yeah, I do voiceover stuff. Yeah, I can actually say I do that now. I'm always like, should I actually say I do voice acting stuff? But yeah, I do. Yeah. After chat being very, very nice about my voice for many, many, many years, I am doing voice acting stuff. I haven't been able to put as much time into it as I want to. But hopefully soon, TM, I will make some time to get back in the booth properly. Got a dote on the cute elf. Thank goodness for my EU ult. Are you here in game? I saw a certain someone leaning against the wall over here. I was like, oh, hello. Where did you come from? Everyone has very beautiful characters in this game. Yet another hapless soul that Alphino saved from mortal danger, I see. Some things never change. Oh, there you are. I thought that might be you. I like your tattoos. Oh my god. Dragon Girl supremacy. I used to be a Dragon Girl. And then I changed to Elezen. I mean, I wanted something different for a while, but then you always end up playing yourself, don't you? At any rate, it seems that Brother has a mind to linger. Meanwhile, I have a mind to explore. Astara and I are going to scout the area. We'll be back in a while. Very well then. Just take care out there. Always do, brother. I have a vague memory of Tristol. It's like, I saved his life and I only kind of remember. Dawn, you do know you do great voice acting, right? Is when my brain and my mouth are cooperating, it's possible. I'm still getting used to the audio feedback, so I'm always like, oh god, am I talking really unclearly? I don't know, what's up? I'm stumbling a bit more than I normally do and it's bothering me. So yeah, give me a free pass until I've had the rest of my coffee. I can never go wrong with an Urianger voice though. I doth love him. I wonder if he shall be returning soon. You and Alfie saved him after he nearly drowned. Did he get chucked out of Yulmore? Was he that guy? I guess I'm used to seeing him a bit more bedraggled. I don't think he was wearing such fancy clothes the first time. He was just kind of washed up on the beach. And also, was he the guy who was concerned about his sister? I remember something about that, like his sister was still in Yulmore. Audio feedback can really confuse you, so no, you're not talking funny or anything. I am talking funny like. I can talk funny like as well though. It's all good. It's all good. Oh no, 480p elf. I am Minecraft elf. It's my true form, Luma. My true form. More so than the revelation that Vauthry is a sin eater, I'm surprised that the free citizens of Yulmore came together to work on the ladder. Is it possible for people to change so quickly? I don't know, I guess, you know, they were very privileged. But they've realized now that Vauthry lied to them. And the rage of the privileged is a thing to behold. And they have the power, so hoping they use it to help us more. Oh, I failed to respond to a friend request. I'll be your friend. There you go. When's? I tried audio feedback once and I couldn't speak. I feel like I was interrupting myself constantly. It's weird now because like I'm used to it from my other mixer, but it was slightly different on my other mixer. But then I've tried it without and I cannot do it without because I can't hear my own voice at all. So then I just end up shouting. But I'm getting used to it. The path diverges. Let's split up so we can cover more ground. I'll go east if you'd be so kind as to head west. We can aim to meet at the foot of the mountain, taking note of what we see along the way. In a short while, then. That voice reminds me of the Fable game. Oh my god. Now that's some good voice acting in that game. My god. So good. I'm really looking forward to the new Fable. It better be good. Also, Fable, if you need any weird English accents, call me. I'm so available. I'll be your wench. Anytime. Oh no, forgiven jealousy. Ooh, the icons have changed and they look really cool because I leveled up last time as well. So now they're even shinier. The Aero 3. It's Trick and Tracer! Okay, you definitely found the right stream, Maximus. Like, Twitch has done its dark magic bringing you here. I haven't played Fable on stream yet, but it's one of my dream playthroughs to do live on stream. Because if you think of the humor in Fable, that's basically my humor. I'm really immature. I'm all about the puns and the toilet humor and the innuendo. I think I just grew my sense of humor from Fable. So there you go. It is British humor, that's true. Very British humor. You know, I wonder, considering that, did Americans really get Fable? Like, how was it received in America? Because sometimes British humor doesn't translate very well to the US. I know a lot of Americans who love it, but the people I know that are really obsessed with it are the Brits. Oh. I also think I'd see a lot more in it now that I am a bit more grown up. Not more mature than when I first played it, but a bit more grown up. Americans love British humor, so much so that we have all the popular TV shows. You have different versions though. Like there's like The Office US, which is different to The Office UK. I do like the US Office though. It's good. It's good. You also have a different version of Ghosts, which freaks me out. Because, like, come on, the original series of Ghosts cannot be topped. I think the US Office was better. And I know that's a very controversial opinion, but I think the US one was better. I think, like, the actors in those roles just fit them so perfectly. And it did work in a US context, I think. Like in US corporate kind of like it's almost too true. It fits so well. I'm touching the crystal. British office is savage. Yeah, they don't hold back. They really don't. But yes, please can the new Fable be good? Please. If I have one wish for upcoming games, please let the new Fable be good. Fate's joined! Bonus! Okay, I'll help. Bella's doing it, so I'll help. Fellow Ellison, the best, of course. Don't tell anyone I used to be a Lelafel, okay? It's all lies and propaganda. Ellison are the best. Oh yeah, the Bard's Tale! We actually played the remake they did. It wasn't quite a remake, it was just like inspired by the original. We did that. It was good. You just ate a magic mushroom that shrank you. Yes, it was a terrible mistake. Terrible mistake. I needed piggybacks. It's horrible. Oh, ooh, what? Did I level up? What's happening? Bicolor gemstones? Fates in certain areas award bicolor gems as rewards. They can be exchanged with gemstone traders for rare items, some of which can be obtained via these vendors. Oh, and there's a rank associated as well. Interesting. Oh, and it's by area, so Lakeland has its own rank as well. That's new. Is there actually anything that's really worthwhile buying from the bicolor gem vendors? Like, is there gear from the bicolor gem vendors? Oh, and the higher rank you get, the more items they'll offer you as well. Is that the first Shadowbringers Fate you've done? Yeah, I think so. I just run past them normally. I hear the music and I'm like, oh god, I'm doing the MSQ! Leave me alone! I don't want to die! And then I just run off to the next quest area. Cool though. It's in the shared fate tab. There's a store from each area. Oh, so do I not physically have to go to a vendor? It's just kind of like in a menu somewhere. The Civilization music scroll is from Bicolor Gemstone store, and you can always sell that for a lot. Money farming. When you said Civilization, I was like, wait, there's Civ music in Final Fantasy? Can I get the Civ 6 theme to play in my house? Do, 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 do. Yes, please. That's a crossover that I would never see coming. I would be all for it though. Yes, please. I'm gonna kill more of these things. Even though I don't need to. I feel like violence today. I'm warming up for Vauthry. He'll get what's coming for him. Which phase did you choose? 1, 2, 3, or 4? You know, I can't remember. It was too long ago. But I chose this one. That's 4. I think I went for the one that had a bit more of a pointier nose, because I was like, oh, it's like me. I like it. Oh, Baba Yatu, so good. I will say I played the new Civ. And I went back to playing Civ 6, like yesterday. Nothing slaps quite like that main theme. My god. I don't know what kind of musical crack they put into the main theme, but every time it gives me shivers. I really would love to hear that live. I think Civ 6 is like too old for them to do an official Civ concert, but maybe in another video game concert they'll play that, and I want to hear it live. I want to hear it live. I always say that if I ever am marriaged, if ever a certain Heavensward character ever decides to make good on his dinner date promises, I would love to play that, the Civilization 6 main theme, as you walk out of a cathedral, because obviously we're going to get married in Ishgard, right? We're gonna go to the Holy See to get married. So that blaring out on the organ, yeah, that's the walking out theme for a wedding. That's what you need. Triumphant theme.
Oh no, the suspicious investigation music is on.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
Oh, you're talking.
I
Hello.
don't know about you, but I bumped into quite a few sin eaters out there.
Yes, there was a fate as well, but we learned something new.
You too, then. It seems the closer we get to Mount Gulg, the more of them there are.
I'm sorry, there's some simping going on in chat. Maisie. Maisie. Maisie's like, marry me! Orianger! I have to admit, I understand the Orianger fascination now. I was really confused. When I was playing Realm Reborn, he was just some dude in a cloak who talked fancy, and I was like, why is everyone thirsting for this guy? Like, yeah, he's got a really good voice, but he's basically a monk, right? Like, I can't see any of the goods. Why do people like him? And then comes Shadowbringers. Oh my. Oh my. I get it. I understand. Maybe I will be leaving the marriage proposal of Emmerich on the table and waiting for Orianger to notice me. Maybe.
Looks a lot bigger from here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If I were Vauthry, the first thing I'd do is surround myself with as many sin eaters as I could lay my hands on. And judging by the number we've already faced, his lordship is of the same mind.
Surely he doesn't have that many left, though, right? He's sacrificed so many. Just keeps making
This
more.
is going to be a tough climb. But first things first. We need to determine if climbing is even an option. The more I look, the less likely it seems.
Yeah, how is climbing exactly going to work? Because it's levitating off the ground. Unless we have grappling hooks and then get up that way. And apparently we can't fly because they'd shoot us down. But how is climbing any better? Surely they'll hear us scrabbling up the rocks and just push us off.
Y'shtola is right to be worried. But flying may be our only choice after all.
Drones! Gun drones!
There you are. Master Alphino was afeard you had met with some misfortune.
Oh, hello, Orianger. Sorry, I didn't know you were coming. Hi.
Orianger. And you too, Exarch. What brings you here?
His ears were burning. We were talking
I wish
about
to
him.
observe the final struggle with my own eyes.
Also, Lollipop Man, what is your identity? I still holding on to the theory that it's alternative universe Alfie. There's something Alfie about it. But then that mouth doesn't look like Alfie's mouth. And then if it is Alfie's voice actor, they're doing a very good job of not sounding too much like Alfie. There is sassy was. Because look, that is a child's nose. Not a single wisp of stubble going on here either. He wishes to observe the struggle with his own eyes.
I arrived at Bottom Rung too late to accompany you, but I was in time to join Orianger and the others. Come, let us see how this unfolds.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, this is not going to be the easy entrance. Well, I'm glad we tested it first. Huh. Plan B then.
Well, it seems flying is off the table.
Yeah.
If we have learned that much, then the Machina have served their purpose.
Ah, so that's what they were for. Wasteful, but effective.
It would seem our foe will not be reached by land or air. We must needs withdraw to consider another course.
Can we not send in some kind of distraction, like a bunch of bots on one side and then we sneak in on the other? Because it seems like the Sin Eaters aren't very intelligent. Like, they're just operating off, like, basic behaviors of eat, fight, kill. So if we can just distract them for a second, surely that would work. Alfie's VA streams on Twitch occasionally. Yeah, he's awesome. I met him. I actually met him twice at the same event because I was lucky enough to be invited to FanFest when it was in London, and they had a little like media event the night before FanFest, and he was there, and Alice's voice actress was there as well. Thancred's voice actor was there. So I met them all. I was really shy. I was so shy, but I met them all and they were lovely. And then we bumped into him again. I was walking around the convention floor and I was like, oh, hi! And he was there again and we got some photos. And Arya was with me and Ali as well. So yeah, he's really sweet. He's really kind.
Master Alphino waiteth for us at Top Rung. Thither should we make our way.
Thither and whither, we slither away.
I really want to show you the music video that got both of them to sing for it, but it has some spoilers for Endwalker, so that will just have to wait. I'm still dodging spoilers left and right. It's weird though thinking I'm not, well, I am far, but on paper, I'm not very far from catching up. Like we've got Endwalker and we've got Dawn Trail, you know? But I don't really ever want to finish MSQ. It's been a journey. Are you screaming? How you doing? Oh yeah, life is hard. Where do they want me to go? Down here. Back to Top Rung. You're further than you were. Yeah, somehow. I love how last stream I said to everyone, oh, are we near the end of Shadowbringers then? Like, don't tell me, but like, are we nearing the end? Because everything's kind of wrapping up, and I feel like maybe we'll have a big villain fight, and then that will be the end. And everyone just does laughing emoji in chat. So, nothing ever goes to plan in this game. That's the thing. You think you're facing down the final boss, but actually, it's just the beginning. And they kidnap a member of your party and go and rescue them, and there's a whole other saga going on. This is definitely called the best expansion for a reason. Oof. Some people have said it's their favorite, although many people say Endwalker is the best. What is everybody's personal favorite if you had to pick one? Although I guess it also depends on what kind of areas you enjoy, what kind of environments you like, whether you enjoy emotional damage, or whether it hurts you to your very core. I enjoy the emotional damage. I love a plot twist. I have loved plot twists since BioShock. That was like the first plot twist I ever encountered. And like, my mouth was on the floor and I was like, what the fuck? And since then, I'm a sucker for a good plot twist. Gets me every time. Stormblood. I did like Stormblood. I think the whole message of Stormblood is really powerful as well. Yotsu, you hurt so good. Yeah, and that turnaround. Oof. And I didn't see that coming. I had to turn into like this really sweet shy girl, and then we learned the reasons why she was the way that she became. Didn't trust anyone. I didn't expect to see Chase here. Though I suppose it's well within their rights. Chase, isn't it? Not Chase. Didn't expect to see chairs here. At any rate, it's time to tackle our next little obstacle, finding a way to reach Mount Gulg. For this, we'll need to put our heads together. Oh. I mean, I say we put Alphino in a
In
trebuchet.
short, there's no path.
That will
the
work.
sky is thick with Vauthry's
He's
winged
very
devils.
light, he's very aerodynamic, especially with the ponytail, and he will fly gracefully through the air, onto the rock, smack his face onto the rock, slide down, and then boom, we all teleport onto Alfie, and we kill Vauthry. Easy.
We might consider Amaro. But without extensive training, we cannot hope to contend with the Eaters. Yulmore's airship fleet, meanwhile, consists solely of transport vessels ill-suited for battle. And without the expertise of one such as Sid, we are in no position to attempt a refit.
And before Sid arrives up the lift and is like, "Did somebody say Sid?" We haven't seen him for a while. I miss him.
Oh, it's so frustrating! That wretched mountain should jolly well come back down to earth.
I agree, Dulia. Oh, so annoying when things don't go your way. That jump scared me. I forgot her voice was quite so much like this, you know? Oh, lovely. Speaking of lovely things, is that Blade's Edge coming back for 3 months of immortality? Oh, glorious. Thank you, my darling. I am honoured to have your soul back. Can we get some love and some hype in the chat for the lovely Blade? I love Dulia. I love Dulia at arm's length. Yes, I feel like vocally, like a distance of at least 10 yards is needed. Yes. I don't know how he puts up with it. I mean, she's lovely, but like, he's really the long-suffering husband.
Now, dearest, we mustn't disturb these good people at their work.
It's just a pat her face, yes. Just shut up, Dulia.
Ridden the ladder, seen the sights. It's past time we took our leave.
What, to go back to being wealthy aristocrats? Really? After all of this? Come on, surely you want to help the war effort.
The lady may well have the right of it.
If we
Mount
move
Gulg
it...
will not soon come down to Earth, nor can we compel it to do so. But if the mountain will not come to the land, mayhap the land may be made to come to the mountain.
I was going to say, why are we thinking about getting onto the mountain when we could move the mountain? And boom.
In the form of a Talos. A Talos large enough to reach out and take the volcano in its grasp.
Okay, no, now that's a bit far-fetched. I was with you until you said that. Large enough to move that? How exactly are we gonna build something like that? And also, like, even if we build one big enough, like, physics-wise, like, what's it gonna do? Grab the bottom of it and just go... I'm not sure about this, Stola. I don't know.
To build such a golem would be an onerous undertaking indeed. Yet the principle seemeth sound in itself.
Is no one else going to say this is a wild, wild idea?
Balderdash! No one has ever made one even half that
There you
size.
go, thank you. For once I agree with Chai-Nuzz. It doesn't have to move it, just reach it. I mean, to that effect, why bother building a golem? We could get some kind of really like insanely strong grappling hook that we shoot up. It embeds itself in the rock, and then we make like a really strong pulley system, and the golems pull this very strong rope, and then it brings the entire thing down. See, that would work. They wish they had me there. I'm standing right here, but I can't suggest ideas because I'm a silent protagonist. It hurts me every time.
Leaving aside the small matter of logistics, which, by the way, would be no small matter, the design would be unimaginably complex.
Indeed.
Though, I suppose, if its only function is to cling to the ruddy mountain, perhaps it needn't be. Solid base, firmly rooted to the ground, sacrifice mobility to simplify the construction, reducing materials required. Wait, what am I thinking? We would still need a veritable army of people to do the work.
Well, rich, aren't you? Can't you pay someone? Pay the
Left to the crew
peasants,
that held
like
down
usual.
below, it would take decades, if not a nice round century.
I say we use the golems we already have. Attach a big rope to it. Flawless.
So we need more hands. And what sort of things would these hands be required to do?
Can we get the golems to make golems? To make bigger golems to make bigger golems? Golemception? Get a little factory going here?
Oh, well, let's see. First, we need people to procure the stone for the chassis. The rock found in the mountain would suit our purposes well enough. It would be a simple task to quarry the stuff, but given the stupendous quantity required, we need all the help we can get.
Alright, well, just send Dulia. Dulia will mine the stone.
We have friends amongst the miners of Armorain. I will go and petition their aid.
Oh, that's true, we do.
While you do that, I'll make for Maud Sook. I'm sure I'll be able to drum up some support.
Then I shall return to Calusia. From fishers to carpenters, Yulmore is home to all manner of talented folk. I dare say their skills will avail us.
Teamwork.
Is there anything else you need?
The power of friendship.
Well, yes, actually. Magic. Lots of the stuff, as much as possible. To awaken a Talos of this size would require an entire congregation of mages.
I think she has the power.
Many among the Knights Blessed are gifted in the arcane arts. I will recruit them to our cause.
The
Also,
Faithful, too, possess surpassing
I've got a bit too much
aptitude
aether in me
magics.
right now.
Yet they are not wont to cooperate in the endeavors of men.
To give them some of mine.
Leastwise, not without
I have
making
aether
all manner
overflow
of
going on.
mischief. That being the case, I would instead call upon the people of the Crystarium, with thy permission, Exarch.
We are at your disposal, as are our Amaro and Chocobos.
Excellent. Everyone's grouping up together.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me you can call on not only the people of Yulmore and the Crystarium, but the Knights Blessed and the Maul, and even those miners?
Chai, my dear, this is what happens when you're nice to the peasants. Friends in low places are worth a few hundred of every one of you nobility. See? Just gotta be nice to the poor. Works out quite
But
well.
That's just about everyone in Ballynorvrad.
God, it's been a long time since I heard someone use the word bally.
Who are you people? And how did you come to have so many friends?
We're just really nice, all right? We saved the world a couple times, and people are usually grateful. This goes hand in hand. Well, I guess we are the saviors of the world. Oh, we're just adventurers of no import. Oh, so humble. The artist Alphino and his assistants. No biggie, I'm just the savior of the world. Not a big deal. Remember that. When this is over and buy me a house or something, okay?
Saviors of the world? Are you being serious? Oh, gods, you are.
Yes? You surprised?
So, as you can see, you will not want for bodies. I trust you will have your design ready in good time for their arrival.
Why didn't he go for the artist and his assistants? I have been his assistant for far too long. His ego has been brushed quite a bit. He doesn't deserve it. Norvrant is counting on you. Oh, poor guy. He deserves a holiday after this.
We'll be back as soon as we can, and we'll bring the whole world with us.
Don't leave the Crystarium undefended, though. I am worried that that entire place looks ripe for smashing. Like, it would make such a cool cutscene with that blowing to smithereens. She's there for moral support. She's the cheerleader. And it's down to her that we even came up with this plan. So technically, Julia is MVP. She's so cute. She's so short compared to me as well. Have the design ready, she says. In good time, she says. Does she even understand what's involved? Before I can even attempt to design anything, I need intimate knowledge of the land, the knowledge of the locals. Whilst I heard no one lives here. It's fine. What? A village of Yulmoran exiles? Those people would have every reason to loathe a pre-citizen like me. They couldn't possibly be willing to cooperate. Oh, this will never work. Never. I never should have fixed that bloody lift. Never should have been it up here. Never should have. This bloody darling wife convincing me every time. Oh, I can talk to her. Oh dear. Darling, it appears to have lost the plot. Oh no, darling, my darling appears to have lost the plot. Oh. But he has it in him, Miss Ariel. He's the cleverest man I know. He just wants for confidence sometimes. If you were to give him some words of encouragement, I'm sure he can give you your Talos. A bit of advice I learned from his mother. He responds poorly to obvious praise. You'll need to find another way to stoke the fires of his motivation, awaken his sense of daring. Choose words that will encourage Chai-Nuzz. In order to succeed, you must lift his spirits sufficiently during the conversation. Oh no. Encourage Chai-Nuzz! It's a mini-game? No way. Chai-Nuzz is plagued with self-doubt. I can't do it. No one can. Talos of that size? No one's even dreamed of it. Alphino once struggled to collect firewood. And look at him now. Struggling to do his own ponytail. Dooley is counting on you as well. You're a genius. You can do this. Look at that lift over there. You think it fixed itself? No. There was a true visionary at its heart. You, Chai-Nuzz. I think I need to, we gotta bloat the ego. You're a genius, Chai-Nuzz. You're my greatest inspiration. Oh, it's as simple as that, is it? You say some magic words and I can suddenly do the impossible. Don't make me laugh. Oh no, I think I failed. Chai-Nuzz is plagued with self-doubt. As I said, I can't do a damn thing without help from those villagers. And they're not bally likely to give it. Tristol's among them, you said so yourself. Lest you've forgotten, we essentially sent him to his death. Even if the others don't bear a personal grudge, he would never forgive us. No obvious oh gosh, I was going for pumping the ego. No obvious, alright, okay. I didn't think that was super obvious, you know, it was just stating the apparent. He is a genius, actually, I do believe that. He's very clever. You don't know until you apologise. I'll come with you. Don't worry, he'll forgive you for sure. Too chipper. Things won't improve by themselves. You have to take the first step. I'm here. I'll support you. I'll come with you. I'll hold your hand while you say sorry. If you were there too, perhaps he'd be more willing to accept an apology. Wait. What am I thinking? Relying on others to fight my battles. It's disgraceful is what it is, and it might even make things worse. Chai-Nuzz is plagued with self-doubt. I love this! And in the end, it's not even a question of forgiveness. Building such an enormous Talos is impossible, and no amount of contrition will change that. And even if by some miracle the people of Amity are willing to let bygones be bygones, they think that the plan is absurd. And I think it's absurd. It's less absurd than the change that's come to Yulmore. And we saw that unfold before our very eyes, my friend. We liberated a castle with a strategy that many would call absurd. Oh, Chai-Nuzz, everything you touch turns to gold. No one would doubt your plan, my king. I think that might be the wrong option there. It's no less absurd than the change that's come to Yulmore. Exactly. You saw it happen. Well, I can't argue that logic. Enormous as the task is, it's simply a matter of finding a solution to a practical problem. From that perspective, it's not entirely unrealistic. Chai-Nuzz is plagued with self-doubt. I need, like, my inner narrator to say that every now and then. Like, Dawnwhisper is plagued with self-doubt. Dawnwhisper has crippling anxiety. But realistic or no, there's no guarantee of success. There are risks to consider should the venture fall. I imagine for a moment that we reached a... hang on. I'm ordering my thoughts. Imagine for a moment that we failed to reach Vauthry, and only succeed in provoking him. In his fury, he may well unleash his hordes of eaters, and we'll meet a horrible end. You scared, bitch? It's probably not the right way to tackle this. Then we'll go together. I'll protect you. I'll protect everyone. I am the MVP. We could build the Talos for battle. Multi-purpose. Multi-purpose? I've thought of that, I assure you, but I'm afraid the Talos cannot contend with Sin Eaters. If they could, I would never have come to Yulmore. Nonetheless, I appreciate your earnest attempt to find a solution. Chai-Nuzz still harbours some misgivings. It makes me wonder, what drives you? Tell me, why did you throw yourself into the midst of such a grueling struggle? To protect those I love. Because I live for adventure. I got roped into it. And I'm a silent protagonist, so I can't really say no. I've tried to tell people that I'm not the Warrior of Light, but they don't believe me. And now here I am a few expansions later. It's, kind of awkward. Yeah, I just got roped into it like you. Just hit the ground running, you'll be fine. So you do not fight willingly? Just like me. We may put on a smile, but behind it, there is only doubt. If even your heart isn't in it, there's no hope for any of us. No point in building the Talos. Look, I was going to explain, yes, I got roped into it, but it was destiny and it was meant to be in the end. Chai-Nuzz has given up completely. Sorry. Chai-Nuzz is going to go to bed with a hoxy-troxy. You failed to encourage Chai-Nuzz. Speak with Julia to try again. I just thought the last one was the funniest option, so that's why I chose it. I'm a role player to a fault, I know. I was keeping to the story, to the plot, but the game didn't appreciate it. Oh dear, Darling appears to have lost the plot. I only care about the plot, alright? Go, some advice, don't lay it on too heavy, blah blah blah. Lovely, let's do this. Unsurprisingly, Chai-Nuzz is plagued with self-doubt. I can't do it. No one can. You can do it. I'm not going to tell you can, though. You know, Julia's counting on you as well. He loves Julia more than anything, right? Like, he actually loves her. As far as I know. Your dear wife. Think of your wife. Of the life you will build together. Or the life you will lose if he wins. No pressure. That might be too much pressure. He might start second-guessing himself. He might start despairing. This might be too much pressure because he's like, oh yeah, Julia's counting on me as well, and I can't handle it. How am I going to be the man she deserves? Let's poke fun at Alfie instead. You know, Alphino once struggled to collect firewood. It was pathetic. He did, but he's such a capable lad, brimming with confidence. I suppose even the most capable among us have struggles to overcome. Chai-Nuzz still harbours some misgivings. But regardless of my own feelings, I can't do a damn thing to help. Not without those villagers. And they're barely likely not to give it. Yes, Tristol's among them. I said I'll come with him last time, but I don't know if that was the right answer. Things won't improve by themselves, that's logical. I think he'd understand that, like, if we leave things as they are, of course they're not going to change. So maybe we lead with that. Things won't improve by themselves, my friend. You have to take the first step. Also, Truthy, thank you for the biddy! A glorious bitty of encouragement. I'm filled with determination. Yes, I know. Unless we take the first step, there can never be reconciliation. This is a chance for everyone to come together, even if they hurled stones at me. Perhaps it's worth trying to apologize. Chai-Nuzz still harbours some misgivings. But what then? In the end, it's not even a question of forgiveness. Building such an enormous Talos is impossible. Okay, let's try this again. Well, actually, didn't we liberate that castle with a strategy that many would call absurd? Do you not remember? Well, now, to flood the very castle you sought to reclaim, such a strategy could indeed be considered absurd. Yet you succeeded, not in spite of, but because of it. Our own strategy may likewise seem absurd, but maybe, just maybe, it stands a better chance of success for it. I guess he'll never see it coming. Oh, Chai-Nuzz is feeling somewhat optimistic. Yeah! Be that as it may, there are risks to consider, should the venture fall. Aye, imagine for a moment that we fail to reach Vauthry, and only succeed in provoking him. Oh no, He liked the Talos one, but he said he considered it, and they don't work for battle, so I'll protect you, that's my job. I've always protected everyone, and I won't fail you this time. I see what you did there. That's how you win over the masses, with that irrepressible aura of dependability. I'm so dependable, me. But very well, you've made your conviction clear, and I'm assured in spite of myself. I won't let my fears get the better of me. It seems unseemly, if nothing else. Chai-Nuzz is burning with motivation. He's a changed man. Yay! He's a real man now!
He has grown from a kitten into a mighty battle panther.
Yes. By the gods, I can do this. I just need to have a little more faith in myself. Very good, positive thinking. We love to hear it. Can't believe Dulia wasn't enough of a cheerleader for him this time. Right, let's head to Amity and speak with the villagers. With Tristol. My love, things are liable to become more dangerous. I want you to wait for me back in Yulmore.
No, wherever you go, I'm going too. Besides, you're not the only one who has to apologize.
But there's no telling what may happen out here. I don't know if I can keep you safe. Perhaps this is a bad idea after all. I don't think I have what it takes. He wants her safe, otherwise he won't do anything. Master Chai, that you're beset with doubt is proof that you can envision the task ahead. And that which man can envision, he can make a reality. Thus did some old friends of mine once say. Even should it be a feat fit for the divine, if something has been done before, then it most assuredly can be done again by our own hands. That's a little idealistic, don't you think? Some old friends of his once said, you say? Perhaps, Master Chai, perhaps. But what is man if not idealistic in nature? Man is an idealistic creature indeed. That is true. You can say what you like about humanity, but one thing that I always have to admire is your capacity to hope and to try things that should be impossible and still believe in yourselves. And sometimes you even accomplish them. Sometimes. It is not an easy thing to achieve one's dreams. My friends can attest to that. Countless times did they meet with frustration in the course of their endeavors. None would have found fault with them had they given up. Yet they never did. One step after the next, they forged on towards their goals. And for their determination, they accomplished numerous feats that many believed lay beyond the reach of mankind. Like them, you were a man of science. Amidst your doubts, surely there is a spark of desire. The desire to make the impossible possible. That's the inventor's desire, right? Is to do something that no one else has even dreamed of before, and to make it happen. And that's how some of the greatest advancements have happened. By someone simply believing they can, Chai-Nuzz. Yes! Encourage him!
Come, darling. Like the old days. I will be the first to see your Talos.
Oh, they're so cute. And you shall be, my dear. I would have none other at my side when my greatest masterpiece awakens. Please kiss. All right then, to Amity. Come on, have a kiss, please. Oh. No. She's like, I don't need protecting. I'm perfectly capable. I feel like we should have lied to him and been like, let me weave an unbreakable ward around your darling here. There you are. Now nothing can touch her. Not arrows, nor magic. She is impenetrable now. And he would have been like, oh yes, okay, all right. Okay, off we go then. Now that's sorted.
Ah, but love is a shield that none can shatter.
And they love each other. I am glad my words struck a chord. Shall we? We shall. Now, let's hope that the peasants don't try to eat them. Because they were part of everything going on in Yulmore. And they knew what was going on. Maybe not fully, but they knew it wasn't good. But then in some ways, they were just as trapped as everybody else.
That's true, yeah. If they got attacked on the way and something happened to Julia, then he would never forgive us, ever.
Then we just have to be like, oh no, it was an imbalance in the aether that I simply couldn't predict. How terrible. It must be to do with the influence of Vauthry. I'm so sorry. Had I have known, I never would have promised such a thing.
As Maisie pointed out, they use Cid's music there, as Chai-Nuzz is a fairly obvious analogue to Cid of the First. Yeah, analogy to Cid. Yeah, and that kind of belief that you can invent incredible things and change the world, like that really inspiring theme that he has.
Is that a cheerleading urn in the distance?
Sometimes it does a little dancey dance.
The creatures around here are so weird. There are giant chameleons around the corner as well.
I love them.
I love them so much.
Come on, Peachy.
We've got work to do. I believe in him, though. He can do it. I still think my plan with the giant rope was way better. Like, so much better. Because then we could have used the golems we already had, but, like, strengthened them. Made them heavier or something, like given them really heavy iron boots. And then pulled. Made, like, a pulley system that goes down to the ground and then pull it all down from there. But no one listens to me. Oh, well. Chai-Nuzz will come up with something. I just thought about what's coming up.
Please let it be stabbing Vauthry, because that's what I'm here for today.
If there's no stabbing of Vauthry, I will riot. He deserves stabbage.
Ah, Tristol.
Do you think you can forgive someone who played a part in trying to kill you? See how this goes. But you... You have every right to be angry with us, but please, listen to what I have to say. I am tasked with delivering these people to Mount Gulg by means of a Talos. of heretofore unseen proportions. However, I cannot do this without the cooperation of those with intimate knowledge of this land. That is, you and your fellow villagers. Cooperation? After you ignored my desperate pleas and cast me out? You have the gall to come here and ask for my cooperation? You have every right to be upset. Vauthry's not the one to blame for your suffering. We are. We were free citizens, without a care in the world, indifferent to the hardship of others. We didn't know what would become of you, and frankly, we didn't care. But we know now that what we did to you, to full many, was wrong. Terribly wrong. No words will suffice to make amends, but I want you to know that we are deeply sorry. Don't know if sorry cuts it, but if you can do this and save everyone, that might be the apology they need. I'm not sure how I feel. Should I forgive you? Hate you? Perhaps it's not even my place to judge. After all, I sought a place in your city. I wanted to be you once. But one thing is clear to me. All of that is in the past. We mustn't let past wrongs stand in the way of a brighter future. And so, I will cooperate with you. Please see our friends to Mount Gulg. You have my word! I don't think he was expecting to be forgiven. I'll set to work on the design at once. Wouldn't do having nothing to show the others when they return with help. Make no mistake, this venture is unprecedented in the history of Talos building, nay, in the history of all mankind. Rest assured, this genius of Daedalus Stoneworks will deliver.
He's inspired.
Aww. Now he knows there's something he can do to help. Ah, wicked white! Oh. Is there a problem? Well, I see. I've been promised people to procure the stone as well as imbue magic. When I was put on the spot earlier, I thought that was all required. But I forgot about one rather important item needed to bring a Talos to life. The heart of the oh, we need the material. The rare stones. That's right, the heart. I'm pleased to see you have some familiarity with Talos. Spent ages looking for it last time. So, while I work on the design, I'd be much obliged if you could see to procuring the ore with which to fashion a heart. A heart suitable of bringing life to a Talos that shall embrace the very firmament. It's gonna be a big hunk of rock. One slot remaining in your inventory. Oh, that's fine. You only need one free, right? That's cool. I'm glad I have so much room. So much room for activities. Lovely. Keeping these pastries just for a rainy day. I need these baguettes. That's very important. These I actually, well, here's the thing, I can't open these because I don't have enough slots to open these. So they've just kind of stayed there. Got some dyes. All sorts. Carrots, no sausages. Sausages. Never know when you might need a sausage. You know, if this plan had failed with the golem, maybe we would have needed a string of sausages to climb up the rock. And then who would be laughing then? Huh? Not me. Aria, where are you? If anyone's new to stream, one of our lovely mods, Aria, actually was in the UK for FanFest and ended up coming to the Elven house and clearing my inventory in person at my computer. That's what it takes for me to clear my in-game inventories. I'm a hoarder. I'm a hoarder.
Hello, you've reached the Aorsian Inventory Police. How can we help you today?
Hello? Please describe your emergency. Right, so currently 1 slot free. What kind of crime are you reporting today? 1 slot, you say? That is quite serious. Where are you right now? You give me as precise a location as you're able to. We may have a unit nearby. Filling the inventory with weapons and armor. Is this causing you significant pain? How would you rate your pain on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being the death of a beloved character in the main storyline. 11. Right, that does seem quite serious. We do have someone available in the area. Exactly how many bread-based or pastry-focused items are you currently seeing in the affected area? Right. Of course. And are there items that could be easily vended? Yes, we've had similar issues before. I totally understand. We're here for you. Please hold. Hold on. Someone will be there soon. Don't worry. Oh, hi guys! Who are you talking to? What's wrong? You seem concerned about something. 10, 11... What are you doing? Are you rating Final Fantasy waifus again? What's happening? What's the matter? Chad seems really annoyed about something. I don't know. We got main quest to do though. Yeah. Before I do main quest, let me just have some baguette. There we go. Lovely. Dawn, I've just had a great idea. You could trade me some items and I can temporarily hold on to them for you. No. I need all this stuff, especially the apple strudel. Very good. This oblong window is of vital importance to my journey through Shadowbringers. If I don't have this oblong window, how am I gonna hit Vauthry over the head and give him a concussion? Chat really doesn't like my inventory for some reason. What's wrong with it? It's fine. There's 1 slot. Yes, I have 299 bottles of champagne. Who doesn't? But apparently I can trade some of this in. I do have a higher rank in, what's it called? My company thingy. I have a high rank because I wanted to have a house in the elven areas. So we did trade in a bunch of stuff just so I could buy an apartment. So I do have high rank, like I can get stuff if I trade it in. But what if I want them for fashion? This is what I find overwhelming. I'm like, do I want to keep this for fashion? Is this fashion? Not really. But maybe I'll find a character who it looks perfect on. I guess then I can farm for it again. But still, there's so many shinies. And the gear coffers are a real problem. Because I have so many of them. And the game keeps giving me gear coffers, but I can't open the gear coffers because I don't have space to open the gear coffers. Because I have gear coffers. It's a never-ending problem, my friends. I just really like annoying you, that's true. It's my favorite pastime. My favorite things to do in Final Fantasy are to not clear my inventory, because it annoys chat. And then I also love to run past the Aetherites and not touch them. That really gets them, I tell you. It's the best. Oh, love it. That's my favorite one. Oh, and not click the little air gust thingies that let me fly in an area. That's good too. That's good too. Hey, Moogle. Do not put your face in my drink. Especially after you've eaten your disgusting chicken goop. Well, I guess I could get rid of some things. But I have 1 inventory slot right now, so that's fine. It's fine! What else am I gonna pick up? What even did he give me? Some old crap. I've got some Sigmascape stuff. Wait, or is the Sigmascape stuff actually good? Because I know the Alexander raid stuff you can get rid of, but maybe the Sigma stuff is worth keeping. Who knows? and a menace to society. Also, hey Crowley, how you doing? Happy Friday. I love how you come in at the one point where chaos is going down. Look, Dawn, your inventory literally killed me in Manji. Really? Really? Well, to be honest, the Lalafell population is rising too rapidly anyway. It needs culling. The circle of life, you know? Just keeps it under control. It's good for the ecosystem. You can trade all the Sigmascape stuff for armor. I don't know if I have enough to be able to trade for good stuff. All the little raid cogs and springs can be thrown as well. And the armor can be stored. Do you want to see my armory chest? Okay, it's not that bad, to be fair. It's not that bad. Gone are the days where I automatically sent everything to armory chests. Do you want to see my chocobo bag? You want to see that? Okay. Ah, yes, your screams of pain are like music to my ears. Suffer, sweet mortals. Ooh, what else can I show you? Anything else that you won't like? Armory chest, inventory. No, not really much else. It's good enough by itself. Do you not use the glamour chest? I know of the existence of the glamour chest. Rarely do I ever bother leaving MSQ to go and do it. This is another reason why I need to reinstall the game on the Steam Deck, because then maybe I'll be in a fun, quirky mood one night and do inventory management in bed. Cute Mug isn't new! It's a pretty old one, actually. I think I got it for Christmas a couple years ago, but it has cats on, so it's an obvious win. There is, however, no Moog cat. There is black and white cat, ginger cat, and a tabby, but there's no void on it, so it's instantly an inferior mug, obviously. But yeah, are you proud of me? You like this? Make you happy? Pretty good. Need to get you a void mug? Oh, trust me, I've got that covered. I have multiple void mugs. Anything that has a black cat on it, I am cursed, I end up buying. Do we have any void owners in chat who can say the same? Because this is the thing about void cats. They all very much look the same. So anytime you see a black cat, you're like, that's my cat! I have to buy that because that's my cat. That is a painting of my cat. So I have like the Starbucks black cat mug. I've got one that's got little ears in it with a black cat on. I've got like one with a black cat rolling around. I've got one with a black cat face. I'm a crazy cat lady and I'm embracing it. Do you still have to log in every time on the Steam Deck to Final Fantasy? That's always a pain. I managed to make a macro to paste my password, which is really useful. So you don't have to type it every single time, because that's a freaking pain. So yeah, I ended up making a macro. I can't remember what I used for that. Basically, if you go into desktop mode, you can do stuff there, and then you could do like keybinds and shortcuts and stuff. But yeah, it's annoying that you always have to boot the launcher, and then the launcher starts up, and then you go in that way. They all look the same. I will say, like, I always worry that if Mog went missing, all I'd be able to say is, she's a little void cat. She's very small. She doesn't have any like distinguishing marks or anything. She's literally just midnight all over. I mean, I'll make you a promise, chat, right? If we unlock a raid or a dungeon today, I will clear my inventory before we go and do it. Not fully. No god nor man can make me fully clean my inventory, alright? But I will clean like 10 slots. It's my final offer. If you seek material for the Talos' heart, I know people who may be able to assist. They are the Tholls, a dwarven family that have long mined this land. Well, no one knows its bounty as well as they. If you explain your situation, I'm sure they'd be willing to cooperate. Indeed, 'twas one of them who showed me the secret tunnel to the top of the cliff. You will find the Tholls in their village to the northwest, a place called Tomra. When you arrive, seek an audience with Chief Zarmot, and do not forget to greet him with a hearty lally-ho. Lally-ho? Is this the new version of Lahi? permit me to join you, Astariel? I would keep my joints limber, and mayhap I can provide some manner of assistance. You may? I'll leave the heart to the two of you then. The variety of ore doesn't matter, so long as it's rich in aether. I'll aim to have my design complete by the time you return.
Dum 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 dum. Dum dum dum.
Indeed. Is this music level intended? Oh, it may have got a bit louder. It changed a couple things. Is that alright? I turned it down a few notches.
Also, hi, Sales.
I'm still fiddling with audio. I'm forever fiddling with audio, so... And hopefully mic sounds alright today. I did change a couple of things. We had some weird cutting off of the end of sentences going on when we were playing Wind Wanker, so I sort of took the gate a little bit less extreme, and hopefully that helps, hopefully. Music is a tad loud, but Final Fantasy music can never be too loud. Let it burst your eardrums with its gloriousness. Dawn, at this point, I want to ask you, so far have you noticed anything, or rather anyone, missing from the first that you otherwise would have expected to see in the world of FF14? I mean, they keep mentioning Sid, right? We haven't seen Sid, have we? I'm trying to remember if there was a section in the Crystarium where he makes an appearance, but I don't think so. I don't know. It's been that long that I'm like, was he there at the beginning or not? That he's like the only one who's conspicuously not here, and they did make a reference to Sid not being here, and if only Sid were here. So they're kind of nudging us in that direction. And he's been in all the other main stories, especially Heavensward. So I'm like... But Crystal Exarch doesn't look like Sid, unless it's like young baby-faced Sid. Although, giving him a smooth face is one heck of a way to distract us from it being Sid. But it doesn't look like Sid. I don't know. See, I always make fun of Batman, and I'm like, yeah, because no one can tell who you are just because you have got a mask on. Yeah, sure. But actually, just covering the eyes actually does a lot. I hate to say it. It confuses the brain. I've always thought he was Alphino. That was my leading theory. I don't know. They did make a reference to Sid, so I'm like, are they trying to point some fingers? Also, does anyone know why PT is so slow today? What? She's having a difficult day. She got some sand in her wrinkles. She doesn't want to run fast. She's got sand up her butt crack, so she's trying not to have too much friction going on. She's going very slowly. Or maybe she just feels slower because she's so big. She's beautiful either way. Right, I moved probably. Poor PT. Poor PT. Her gangly arms. Mike sounding good today, only cut when you said Kupo very loud at the beginning. I think that is the compressor. I tweaked the compressor a bit as well, so I was hoping it wouldn't do that. Like, if I do it now, you ready? Did it cut out then? Because the idea is, like, if you shout really loudly or get very excited, it keeps all the audio levels at the same kind of volume.
Hey, Mark.
A bit interesting. Interesting. Sounded like the compressor doing the work. Okay. Have to try and make him even less aggressive then. He's working overtime. Yeah, the Clark Kent effect. Exactly. Although, I had a Clark Kent moment because when I went to the media tour for Dawn Trail, everybody was like all dressed up for the event and everything. And then the next morning, we all came down to go to the airport. And I was stood there, like, waiting for the taxi to come. And no one was chatting to me. And I was like, oh, I guess everyone's just like really tired this morning. And then Someone turns to me, he's like, oh my god, Dawn! I'm so sorry, I didn't realize that was you. And I had my glasses on. Like, it was at the time when I first got my glasses, so I was wearing them for everything at that time. But I had my big, like, black, thick rim ones on. And they were like, oh my god, I didn't realize that was you at all. There you go, the ultimate disguise. If you see the elf in the wild, it may be wearing some glasses. There you go. So, this is Tomra. Oh, it's a little strange lally-fells. Seldom do we see the dwarven folk at the Crystarium. Now be in the presence of so many weird things. They're cute though. I shall enjoy not having to crane my neck for a change. What is this?
Oh, it's like, is it V from the Hildebrand questline? Lally ho!
Ho? What the fuck did you just call me? I love that that's an option. Did you just call me a hoe? How dare you? You twat. Mind your manners. Is this how you greet people here? Yeah. What did you just call me? Huh? Huh? You want to say it again? Say it louder. I didn't hear you the first time. Bitch.
It is a greeting, lass.
Is he Scottish? I feel like he's Scottish. The use of lass makes me feel Scottish. What did you say, mate? I'll shank you outside Tesco's, bruv. You want some? I'll give you, yeah? Go on then. Go on then.
It's a greeting, lass. A lally ho for a lally ho. That's the way it works.
Okay, if you say so. Come,
let's try it again.
Lally ho! La he! La 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 ho! La la ho! I don't know, we could go with a stylistic choice here. I quite like la 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 ho! It makes me think of, you know, from Shrek? My merry man! Yeah, la 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 ho!
Yeah.
Is that any good? Like that? Make you happy? He's doing it too! And you have to do the little...
Lily-hoo.
Not bad. Not bad. But there's room for improvement. Any road, now that we've observed common courtesy, who are you and what are you doing here? At the recommendation of the denizens of Amity, we have come to seek the aid of the Thul family. May we speak with Chief Zarmot? Why, yes, you may. I am Zarmot, and I bid you welcome to Tomra. If it's the folk of Amity what sent you here, you must have quite a tale to tell. Come, let's hear it. It's a very long story. Do you have any tea? I love how they have a beard, and they almost have a secondary beard with a little plaited poncho as well. There's a beardception going on. Well, well. And there I thought those below had no fight left in them. Having said that, it's not like we know how to deal with that floating volcano that all them senators got neither. I clearly need to rewatch How to Train a Dragon, so I can channel the Scottish tribe leader once again. They're very Scottish. In one of the Final Fantasies, they're barely readable because the accent was so thick. My god. Having said that, it's not like we know how to deal with that floating volcano and all them senators neither. Stoic, oh, he's my favourite man. Magua. Have you seen Crowley? is it Epic Universe? They've just opened up a How to Train Your Dragon section, and oh my god. Teleport me there immediately. I want to live there. Oh. If you're serious about restoring peace in these parts, though, we'll gladly lend you a hand. You haven't seen it? Oh my god! It's like Disneyland with How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, look it up. It's amazing. They have recreated Burke in real life, and they have actors walking around dressed as all the different characters. And you can meet Hiccup and Astrid and everyone. Oh, and there's also a couple of people who are, is it Toughnut and the twins? I forget what their names are. But there's a couple who are actors for them, and they're amazing. And they're basically just like, oh my god, what do you want? Yeah, Tough and Gruff, Tough and Nut. I can't remember what their names are. But they basically walk around sassing everyone. They're like paid to be grumpy and sassy. And they're like, oh, you want a picture? Oh, fine. God, leave us alone.
However, the kind of ore you seek is precious to us too. If I let you have it only to bungle things up and squander it, like no amount of ale will wash away my chagrin. First, I need to make sure you're worthy. By means of a trial. Aye, a trial most tricksy, passed down through the line of Thal.
And what is this trial? We're kind of in a hurry.
Come with me, I'll tell you all.
Alright, lad. Oh my gosh, you've transformed into your true form. My god, look at that splendid beard. I almost didn't recognize you. The perfect disguise. So you can actually have this outfit in-game. How are you accomplishing this magic here? Is this just under the shade of the helmet you have two very big LED lights? Ingenious cosplay, ingenious. So, have you noticed that there have been almost no Lalafels on the first up to this point? Huh. You know what? You're right. There has been a distinct lack of Lalafels. And we haven't seen our little boisterous secretary, have we? In this world. She's nowhere to be found. What if she's here? What if alternative universe version of her is here? That would be cool. I know it doesn't help when half of your entourage are Lalafels, that's true. It does slightly complicate things. They're everywhere, most of the time. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is so cute! Like a little doll's house! How the hell am I supposed to get in there? It's like boob height. Only Lalafels may enter this area. I'm sorry. Didn't realize they were Elizonists here on this plane. How dare you? Oh, but it's so cute. Look at all the windows. Oh, this must be amazing to do as a Lalafell as well.
So like, yeah, finally it's my time to shine. They've not given my race enough storylines, but here it is.
Oh my gosh, everything's miniature. I'm guessing maybe there'll be a spell for me to turn very small. Unless it's just Lalafell exclusive, and they just made that choice. Wouldn't be surprised. It's tiny!
Well, listen, Will.
As you know, we're a mining folk, and in the mining life, danger's a constant companion. So, when we come of age, each of us must prove our readiness to take to the mines. This we do by undertaking a trial what tests the 3 traits of all good miners that can't do without. Excuse me, what the fuck did you just say? You're worse than Orialger, I swear!
This we do by undertaking a trial what tests the 3 traits of all good miners can't do without.
That is English, right? This we do by undertaking a trial, what tests the 3 traits of all good miners can't do without. Yep, no, that makes zero sense. Discernment, diligence, dexterity. We call it 3D Mine Runner. It's gonna be a mini game, isn't it?
Now look to my helm. Mark its features well. You'll be given a slingshot, which you must use to shoot the dwarves as we wear helms. What are different?
Instructions unclear.
You'll be given a slingshot, which you must use to shoot the dwarves as wear helms. What are different?
Okay, any helms that don't look like your helm, bad helm. Are they bad dwarves, or is it just a test of aim?
I've already made the necessary arrangements. When you're ready to take the trial, report to the observer nearby. Best of luck to you.
Do I get Bicolor then? Do you get me shrunken? That'll do. Oh, proper beaut, wouldn't it? I can't even think of any Scottish phrases now. Let me in the bloody house. You tracking blitz?
Lolly-hoo! You must be the challenger the chief mentioned. I'll show you the rooftop at once. As I'm sure you've been told, in 3D Mine Runner, you use a slingshot to shoot them as wear the wrong helm. Let's begin with a spot of practice, eh?
Search for the dwarf wearing the wrong type of helm.
Okay, so gold. Oh no, it's goldy green with 2 horns.
You may move the camera. Okay, so it's like the scouting minigame thing. What is going on? Hit the dwarf gladly. This is what my dreams look like. That'll be the wrong helm. You're wearing a bloody turban, that won't do.
Nice shooting. Keep up in the actual trial, eh?
Oh, well, that's easy then. If they're gonna be wearing really obvious pink helmets, then easy.
All right, that's easy.
Aye, that's the way.
Next time, it's the trial for you. Let me know when you're ready, eh?
Come on then, lad, let's get this done.
Ready for the trial right this way then? This time, there'll be them that wear the right helm. If you shoot them, you fail. So look carefully before you hit the stonefly.
Okay. This is the last thing I expected to come across today. Here's me thinking we were gonna do some like epic showdown with a Vauthry, and here we are shooting dwarves in the face. Like, what the fuck, Final Fantasy? You never fail to surprise. Well done, a fine show of discernment and dexterity. I got one, is that it? Is that it? Is that all I have to do? I thought it was gonna be like a never-ending gauntlet of helms, but okay.
Well done, well done. The trial never lies. You've got what it takes to be a miner.
Have I? Have you seen these arms?
Run along back to the chief now, and get on with putting all this to an end.
Get strangeness of late. I need a Scottish translator. Do we have any Scots in chat? If so, I'm very sorry for my terrible accent. I can't hold it. It goes all around the British Isles. It goes Scouse. It turns like Glaswegian somewhere. And then it goes into Wales. And then you end up in Ireland somewhere. I can't hold it.
Run along back to the chief now, and get on with putting an end to all this strangeness of late.
Aye, aye. I actually need to practice Scottish. I have an app which Leonie recommended me. Leonie's my voice acting coach. She's amazing. And recommended me this app which has basically voice samples of all these different accents. And you can select a regional accent, and basically it lets you play things back really slowly. They read different texts to you as well, so you can see how they pronounce certain words and certain vowels. And it even has a speak along mode. So like you speak along with them, like they say something and then you say it back, and then you can see how closely it compares. And I've not done Scottish yet, so there you go. I need to perfect the Scottish. Yeah, Scottish is another common ask actually. Like, the most often I see people asking for like general American in auditions, or if it's fantasy, they quite like a British accent, like a RP, like perceived pronunciation British. But then the other thing is Scottish. Like, they love a Scottish in auditions. They do.
She don't have the poor.
Indeed. Sure as anything. So your accents are going to improve, yes? I mean, there's only up, isn't there, Manji? It can't get any worse, can it? I'm just gonna watch How to Train Your Dragon on repeat. Yeah. That'll be the one to watch. Oh, I need to watch Outlander again. Outlander! Jamie! Oh, my Saturnac. Oh, I love Outlander. I haven't seen the latest season though. It got kind of boring. The closer they get to modern day, the more boring it gets. But basically, it's about a woman from, I think, the 1920s who travels back in time to the time of like the Scottish Wars and everything, and Scottish independence. And yeah, she obviously meets a lovely, very handsome ginger Scottish lad, and he hates her and she hates him, and obviously they end up having a lovely love affair. Yeah, obviously, as these things go. I'm down for How to Train Your Dragon rewatches. Oh, I've been thinking I need to rewatch it. It's been ages since I've seen them. Now that is a perfect movie soundtrack. My god, that moment where they first go up into the air for the first time and the theme starts playing, the first flight theme, like shivers every single time. That was some impressive shooting, lass. Consider me satisfied. Aye, 'tis plain you didn't come this far with luck alone, so I'll place my faith in you and help you find the ore you seek. Alright then. That's a questionable decision. Oh, 0 slots remaining in inventory. Oh, would you look at that? Feast your eyes. Oh, yes. Nothing like the fragrance coming out of my sack right now. Ah, the mixed scent of baguettes and breads and old copper gear. Ah, the fragrance of dyes and old daggers. What are you doing? What do you want from me? Are you gonna be my pack horse? Are you gonna carry my carrots? Do you want some potions? Mayhap some hint? Just give me something, please. You can have these elegant pieces. They're actually worth quite a bit there, lad. Oh, fuck. I'm so bad at trading. Right, do you want these iron girds of casting? Oh, Dino want me to give them to you. It says you can't have them. You're not good enough for them, lad. You can't have my guy shell greens. Do you want my baked piranha? Oh, specify a quantity. Oh, there we go. You can have all those. There you go. Trade the bread? Never. Over my dead body. Never getting rid of my bread. You know the old saying, never separate a woman from her baguette. That's what they say. You didn't want to know what happens if you separate a woman from her sausage links. Do I actually need sausage though? I think I can live without sausage. I'm good. Take the sausage away from me. Away from temptation. There you go. Congratulations. So we're even for the house now, right? Yeah? Cool. Yeah. I mean, what I gave you is worth about like 5 million gil. So just scratch that debt out. Those sausage links are a collector's item, actually. Thank you, thank you. Did you know that Kalusia's rich in sulfur? Well, it is. We've been mining the stuff since ancient times. Every so often, the self-same veins yield what's called earth seed, a rare ore steeped in magic. Time was we used to refine earth seed for this and that, but the technique's been lost. The stuff's still out there to be had though, provided you know where to look. And no place is surer than Durgan's tool. Durger's tool. I see. Duergers? Problem is, the site's occupied by age-old rivals. The Gogs. The greedy sods claim the place is theirs and refuse to let the other buggers anywhere near. Oh no! Oh, there never was a more odious lot of them than the Gogs. I could go on forever and ever about those hornless whoresons. But then, we'd be here forever, and then that gets nowhere. Please, please, I'd love to hear your insults. What it boils down to is this. If you want the Earth Seed, you've got to deal with the Gogs. Reckon you're up to the challenge? Oh, go on then. We've dealt with far worse. I'm sure we can find a way to obtain what we need. How do you know the Gulgs are actually bad? Maybe it's just been a war that's been spanning centuries beyond centuries, and you don't even know why you hate each other anymore. You know, that happens a lot with dwarves. Lord of the Rings, that happens too. Like, they're not even really sure why they hate elves anymore. It's just happened for so long. Okay, the elves did fuck off and didn't help them in many battles, right? And there was that one time where the elves promised to help them and then they just didn't fucking show up. So yeah, they remember that much, but still.
I'll do it. I'll go with them. Who's this?
You, Karut. Karutin?
I couldn't help overhearing. I knew the Eaters had flocked to Mount Gulag, but I didn't know why. To think the less like...
I was trying to do a different Scottish accent, but now it's just like Irish. Like, what's happening?
I couldn't help overhearing. I knew the Eaters had flocked to Mount Gulg, so... Well, I didn't know why, but to think the last Light Warden's hiding up there... The fate of Kalusha. No, the world hangs in the balance. If I can be of some help, then I want to do my part.
Your zeal is commendable, lad, but it isn't so simple. This is Karut. Young as he is, he's one of the village's finest miners. The lad's got an uncanny sense of where to dig, and his aim with a pickaxe is as true as any dwarf's. But put him in the thick of battle and he couldn't hit the side of a minecart if he was sitting in it. If all he needed to do was dig, he'd be your dwarf. But he's liable to become a Sin Eater's breakfast before he can even manage a swing.
Aw, he's got no courage. He's a wimp. It's true, I'm hopeless in a fight. But I still want to try. Please let me go with you.
Aw. You could just pick him up and carry him. He'll be no trouble.
I can take care of you. You take care of the ore.
Yeah, it's fine.
We'll just hold him up. He'll be like an automatic mining machine. Oh, thanks so much. I'll try my best not to be a burden.
If you want to take Karut, far be it from me to stop you. Keep him safe though, will ya? Aye aye.
We will most assuredly encounter Sin Eaters along the way.
Though, with you in our company, there'll be more spectacle than a concern.
He's cute. He's so excited about this. Even though he could frickin' die. The Dwerger's tool lies in the cave to the east. I'm ready when you are.
Oh! It's a duty! Oh my! Solo duty? Oh no. No one die, please.
I will protect him with my life. We'll keep to the road and head east. I'm in your hands.
It seems we have a fair distance to cover. Be on your guard for Sin Eaters. Oh no! Sin Eaters! I didn't see that coming. Speak of the devils, Astariel, the one on the left is yours. No, he's just cowering. He is the definition of an escort quest.
Very familiar music. Oh, the guild has music. Is that the where they train you to do all the different dungeons?
It was a while ago. Oh, memories.
Amusing. You two are really strong.
It may interest you to know that Astariel is a great hero in the land from where she hails. Some would say the greatest. Oh yeah? Please flatter me more.
Really? Oh, you must have some stories to tell.
That she does. Tales to impress and inspire you in turn. By all means, we can regale you with some when our work is done.
Huh, I can't wait. Oh, Jesus Christ. What's that?
Oh no, more of them!
Ah.
They were good though, because that was an in-game tutorial for what's expected of you in a group environment, and I don't really think I've seen that in any other MMO. So it was like, look, okay, if you are a tank, you're expected to do this. If you're a healer, this is what you need to do. And it actually put you in a real scenario, but without you actually needing to queue up with other people. So I did like it. I know not everybody likes those quests, but I think it was a good idea. It got replaced with Hall of the Novice. And there was a whole series of quests to do with that too.
Get done, you bulging ball sack.
There we go. I got him.
Phew. I don't know much about fighting, but you two make a great team.
The Starl is a team unto herself. I merely follow her lead. Yeah, the Exarch knows so much about me that I'm like, yeah, you're a member of the main crew. The only other person that we also haven't seen in this universe is the Grahatia. I don't think we've seen them in this universe. But then, if it's Grahatia, where's the tail? And I don't think that's a Catboy model under there. I don't think. Grahatia the Catboy! Isn't that his name? I think that's his name. Thaco Cat. That's what I know him as. That's a throwback, yeah. Although he didn't really feature in the story after that, so I don't know. We didn't really see him again in Stormblood, I don't think. It was very much a separate series of quests. But everybody loves him. And I know he's in Dawntrail. So it's like, alright, if he's in Dawntrail, surely he's gonna make an appearance before Dawntrail, because he was one of the main cast for Dawntrail. I'm not cheating. But the fact that chat's like, wait, who? Maybe shows me that he's not important. Although I know you're lying, because Taco Cat was a serious thing when the first trailer for Dawntrail came out. Everybody was talking about Taco Cat. I trust no one. I don't know, I've never played this game before. Oh, did you just start today then? Oh, cool. Are you enjoying it so far? What race did you pick? I bet you're in Alizon. Alizon are the best, obviously. Yeah, I bought Story Skip. Yeah. I'll be playing all that MSQ. MSQ, what a waste of time, seriously. I never play MSQ. I realized that I almost exclusively play MSQ, and I have for, what, like 3 years, and that's all I've done. So I'm gonna be really lost whenever I do finish MSQ. What do you do if you're not doing MSQ? What do people do? Dungeons and raids and, I guess, open world completion and everything. Fashion, house decorating.
Not far, just past this rise.
Everything else. And then I start picking up different professions too, I guess. And crafting professions as well. I believe I see it.
What do you see?
I don't see anything. Brilliant conviction. Breaking limits is only a true warrior of light could. Why is the game stroking my ego so much right now? Are we Are we gonna move? Oh, I mean, okay. Great. Again. Let's show her Savage, chat. Can we go into Savage for one of the optional raids? We tried Savage and then we laid on the floor a lot and the boss just kind of surrendered eventually. That's how it went. I do want to try out more professions and classes and stuff. Because I stuck to Red Mage Life. I like Red Mage Life. I used to be a Black Mage. And then when it got a little bit higher level, it was overwhelming and the cast times were so long and I was just trying to get through the story. So I asked chat for advice on whether I'd enjoy Red Mage. And chat was like, I think you'd like Red Mage. And I've been Red Mage ever since, so I never looked back. Astrologian I do have though, and I killed a few dungeons, and yeah, I'm enjoying healing. Healing's good too. I think in like a group setting, I usually go for being a healer. So endgame, I might be a healer. You're all doomed. No heals for you. Cosmic is out in 7.25. I'm assuming that's patch 7.25. I have no idea what Cosmic is. Cosmic? Oh! Oh no! There's a fake load of them! Run away! Just as we were about to get there. One last post then. Shall we, Stariel? Just us against all of those? Why didn't the others come too? I'm lonely. Defeat the Sin Eaters. Which one first? Is there a plan? Or are we just gonna charge in and hope for the best? Okay, yeah. Don't touch our beautiful little dwarven boy. Away. Crystal Exarch is not even breaking a sweat. What class is the Crystal Exarch? That's another clue, right? If we can work out what class he is. He's doing magic shit. That's all I know. He's just waving his arms and stuff is exploding. What class is that? Thaumaturge? Conjurer? Also me, kind of. Although my arm waving includes a rapier, I do actually use a weapon. He's obviously not Sid. Sid would never be caught dead in a robe like that. And sandals? I don't know. And he's really short. Sid's not that short. Unless it's like young Sid. I'm still leading with the Alpha No Theory. I still think Alpha No Theory is the winner here. Oh my god, more! Oh god, I hate these things. The Sin Eaters have such horrible creature design. Kind of beautiful, but absolutely horrific as well. I hate it. Give me more of it, but I hate it. I'll ward off the attack. Stand with Karut. It's cool to actually have the chance to fight with him. Because most of the time he hasn't remained. Spread out! Okay. I did it! Crystal Exarch is dying though. I need to heal him. I have the cure. It'll take 5 minutes. There you go. Did that work? No, it didn't. He died anyway. Okay. Goodbye. I guess I just need to focus on what's attacking him. Yeah. I swear my heal didn't work. I healed him. Doesn't want my healing. Well, I was about to compliment him on being able to hold his own, but apparently not. Dies at the slightest inconvenience, I see. Only you hadn't aimed the enemy's attack right at him. It was a distraction tactic. He was supposed to make a clone of himself to confuse the enemy. It's not my fault he didn't listen to our battle plan. Yeah, I was trying to find my instant cast thing, but I'd already used it. I have swift cast and then I got acceleration. But I guess the cast for Jolt is quicker than a straight up for cure cast. So maybe I could have done Jolt and then easy for cure. But ah, well. He's immortal, it's fine. Oh, he's gonna flatter me again. Thank you. Thank you, Exarch. Yeah, he's got plot armor. He's fine. Yeah, every other. So normally what I do is I'm casting Jolt, and then I do either for Thunder or for Arrow. And that's my general rotation that I do. But I didn't know if... How long is the cast on this? 1.91. It's the same cast time, though. The Cure has 1.91 second cast, and so does Jolt, so... I don't know if I could have done that any more quickly, because Acceleration and Swift Cast were also on cooldown. It's the same cast time. But Swift Cast, I can just go boop. But I had just clicked it, alas. Focus on the enemy. I will protect our charge. Okay. I always miss as well when they give little hints and what they're about to do in a battle in the text. I always miss it every time because it's not voiced. And it doesn't stay, if you're not facing them, it doesn't appear above their head. So if he's like, go to the left, use your pseudo-magi, flop-a-lop shield. I'm like, what? What did he say? And I'm like reading it in the chat. And my chat is a tiny box in the corner, so if I miss it when it comes up, it's gone. Forgiven flattery. Probably the flattery that the Exarch just gave to me there. I remember struggling with the Warriors of Darkness because I didn't see Alisay talking to me. Yeah, they'll be like, quickly, inside my shield! And you just don't see it. Good thing I have Twitch chat to tell me when these things come up. Astariel's a team unto herself. I merely follow her lead. Why is he simping so hard for me? I can't blame him. I am the hero of the universe. Sorry, of the universes. Multiple. DPS for life. I do enjoy DPSing in this game. I don't know how tanking is in FFO. Is tanking fun in FFO? I've always found tanking a bit overwhelming because tanks generally have to be the ones that know where they're going and when the right time to charge in is. Also, you generally have to be the ones that are a bit more clued up on mechanics because it's your job to tank the really damage building abilities and to like interrupt stuff, and if you don't do that, then the party's dead and you have to face the boss in the right direction at the right time, so it's a bit more pressure. It's a bit more pressure. but I don't know if it's a bit like WoW where tanking is just like, you stand there and occasionally you press taunt, or if it's a bit more in depth than that. I have seen some of the raids that we've done, there's certain ways you have to move the boss. Like you have to move them against a wall, or like turn them to face the party or away from the party, so there's a little bit of that going on. Turn your stance on, hit to maintain aggro, and point the boss arse at the rest of the party. I guess it's easy to remember, point the arse. Point the arse. There's not many situations where you want the boss to actually face the party, right? Unless they do some like weird thing that imbues us with energy. That means that we survive the next AoE or something. Sometimes that's the thing. I do have to laugh when I see a Lalafell tank though. Over like these huge bosses. Size of an entire city. And there's a little Lalafell like, stop right there! Look at me! And only at me! No, don't look at the rest of the party. Look at my little face. And nothing else. I'm gonna take you down. Ultimate bravery. I recommend Joe Cat's crap guide to Final Fantasy on tanking. It gives a good grounding in the basics, and it's funny to boot. Need a bit of humor. Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, are there any good content creators who make combat guides? Because I'm getting to the point where I actually want to learn how to play Red Mage. I'm like, okay, maybe I should actually learn how I'm supposed to be doing this, because I'm doing the basic stuff that the game has taught me as I've gone through. But definitely I'm not, like, optimizing everything. And also, I need to work out how to display everything on screen and like what to bind and what not to bind, so... You don't see many Lalafell Dragoons either. Can you be a Lalafell Dragoon? Is that even possible? I know certain things are race locked. Holding a little spear. Very threatening. It appears we're surrounded. Fortunately, I have a trick for such occasions. This blue circle, I'm guessing? Shall I keep them in the blue circle? I think that's my job. It's a good blue circle. Nice. Oh, couldn't you have done that last time when we died? That would have been really useful. Press on! None of the jobs are race locked, so you just don't see many Lalafell players among the Dragoons. Huh. Now I want to be a Lalafell Dragoon and represent. I want to be a tiny person with a long pokey stick. Oh no! I never saw this coming. Oh no! The ultimate raids are sweat-inducingly tactical. Worse than anything I saw in WoW or Lost Ark, in my honest opinion. There's some crazy stuff at high level. Like, I go into some people's streams sometimes. Like, we've raided into other Final Fantasy streamers, and I look at their screen, and it's just bright colors everywhere and buttons everywhere, and like, I don't know what they're doing. It's very intense. But that's like the high level stuff. I still remember my first time doing a raid in this game. And I was just sat there with my mouth open like, what is going on? Shapes and colors everywhere. Also, this music is really good. What the fuck? Like, it's just very overwhelming the first time. That's me in every single raid encounter we do, to be fair though. Like, there hasn't been a raid encounter in the MSQ so far where I have not been headbanging. You must headbang, otherwise you don't do as much damage. Okay, keep the delicious lollipop alive. Okay, can I... Okay, no, okay, let me... and then... Oh, I think he's getting healed by our little friend over there as well. I just tried to heal him, but it wasn't great. There you go. He's getting some healing. He's standing in it though. Okay, I guess I have to lead these ones away. He's not doing great. Is he saying anything? I will shield Karut. Give the eaters everything you have. Okay. Should probably help him with these though. Okay, can I swift cast and then heal him with that? Oh my god, I do so little healing to him. My heal is so bad. Do spam heal. Come on, come on. And then I get a free cast after I cast the first one. Okay, it's doing nothing. Here we go. One down. Finish off this one. Come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and now just this one. There we go. Oh yeah, the second wave. That's what got us last time. Keep an eye on him. He is getting slowly healed by Karut. Let's get rid of them. With Karut, Astaria. Trying to keep the AoE up as well. He's a big boy, he can take care of himself. Yeah, as evidenced by the last time that he horribly died. Definitely. Oh no, Karut! Karut! Oh, everyone's dying! Shit! Is he okay? He just got a big heal from someone. No, don't die, Exarch. Come on. I feel like I could heal him, but it's going to be quicker for me to just kill these anyway. Oh my gosh. He's gonna die! Shit! My heals do nothing for him. Like nothing. It makes barely a dent in his health bar. Why is that? Am I just shit at healing? It doesn't do that much healing for him. So yeah. Do I just have to focus on just killing them faster? Because I could. Because that time I was like, okay, I've got to heal him. So maybe I just ignore healing him and destroy everything. I'm a res mage. I was so ready to res him, but still. Red mage has no stats for big heals. It really was not making a dent at all. Okay, I'll just focus on the mobs then. I'll stop trying to be helpful to him. Just destroy stuff. That's my job anyway. Remember the age-old advice. Reduce your enemy's HP to 0 before they do the same to you. That is true. Kill him faster. That's the way to go. More deeps, more deeps. More dots, more dots. Press all the buttons. I've got a lot of buttons here that I should be pressing more often. Like I've got my enchanted reprise that I always forget that I have now. If you do enough damage, they'll hit you instead, and then he can focus on healing everyone. I thought little Karut was healing everybody too, because he had a little green link to the Exarch, so I wondered if he was our healer. You two are really strong! Yeah, remember that when we get owned in the next part. And ambush! No, no, no. Oh, there we go. They took their time. We have a joke amongst my FC for healers. Watch out for Luma. He ignores mechanics. I just don't even see the mechanics. I don't even ignore them. I just don't even see them. I'm just like, da-da-da-da. Mechanics? Where? Uh-oh, big one. Yeah, mechanics are for cars. Get them mechanics out my dungeons, that's what I say. How am I supposed to be dealing with them mechanics? We will be the perfect raid duo. Why are Luma and Dawn dead again? People don't even ask at this point. I guard the floor. It's very important. Very important. Hey, Faye as well. I'm being hydrated. I still have some coffee left. This is like the slowest drunk mug of coffee that I have ever had. You know, this coffee was made well before stream started. I'll be awake all night. Let's go. Coffee hydration, the best kind of hydration. Hey Ulmo! How you doing? We are defending this tiny little bean as he goes off on adventures. Like, if I don't guard the floor, who else is gonna do it? The floor is arguably the most dangerous part of any boss encounter. AoEs on the floor, platforms falling away. So I need to really intently stare at it. Someone has to do it. Just because no one wants to do the dirty job doesn't mean I won't step up. Oh, let me help him. And then a random seat of sacrifice appears, where you can casually wipe the entire party. Seat of sacrifice? That sounds horrible. How's it running around going? Well, we've nearly saved the world again. I really hoped we were going to be stabbing Vauthry today, but it's looking like it's going to be next stream. Every stream I'm like, can we kill Vauthry now? Can we kill him now? Please? I'm so ready. I've been ready to stab him since the very first time I met him. This is true. I instantly disliked him. I don't know, maybe I'm harsh or something, but I think it was the whole, like, sitting in his massive chair, lording over the violence against peasants and collaborating with the most evil forces in this world. It rubbed me the wrong way. There was no chance of us being friends. I did notice how early in the afternoon you set the stream title. I did. I was like, I'm ready. Take me there now. It's Vauthry. He deserves such thoughts. I don't think there's anything redeemable about him. I don't know. This is where the game shows us a really emotional flashback in black and white to, like, his childhood and how he was mistreated by his parents and no one quite understood him. He was a sad little boy. So now him being an arse is just him trying to gain power in a way that he never could and make people notice him. That's usually what they do to us. But at the moment, I'm not even seeing, like, most of the villains in Final Fantasy you can kind of be like, okay, they are completely wrong and what they're doing is horrible, but I can see in their own twisted version of the world how they think this could be right. But with him, I'm just like, he's an arse. I don't see any reason why anybody would follow him other than power. Vauthry's just misunderstood. The only thing redeemable is his voice actor does a great job. Oh, yeah. Those cutscenes where he's having a meltdown And he goes from being like, I am the leader of this place, how dare you, to being like, it's not fair. Okay, let's not die now. Let's not die now. Kill things faster. More deeps, more deeps. I am gonna try and focus on, oh god, whoops, did not mean to do that. On whatever is beating him down as well. Let's go. More deeps. More deeps, don't die. Good combo. Defeat those sin eaters. Oh, I have a Moogle hair. Every time. This is the only problem with giving cats kisses, is then you end up with like little tickly hairs up your nose. The only problem with being a crazy cat lady. Where's he gone? Okay. More deeps! More deeps! Embolden! Swiftcast! AoE! What? Bip, 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 bip. And people get their delicious meal from him. Where else will they get their delicious meal? That is true. If we kill Vauthry, that glorious, glorious bread will be lost forever. It is delicious. It's fine that it's made from people. As long as it tastes good. I may need better gear, you think? I don't even know what I'm wearing. I think I'm wearing... No. I got some gear pretty recently. It was back when we were doing the Bunny Girl stuff. You guys gave me some gear. So it wasn't that long ago. Not good. Quickly, spread out. Hopefully he can heal. He's doing something. It's the next wave that's the problem. Ah. Okay. The accessories could be better. I have no idea what I'm wearing accessories-wise. Remember to accessorize before you go in slicelessly around me. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Okay. Oh my god, what is that? We don't have this one before. Oh god, what? What do we do against this? I can't even target it. To me. Okay. There we go. Now I can target. It appears the commotion drew this one out. Time to bring all you have to bear. Don't stand in the AoE, you idiots! This is not a good idea. Even I know that. Worst party ever. They just standing in it. Am I supposed to spread the damage with them, maybe? Also a pseudo tanking tutorial. I don't know if I have aggro, but if I do, when I turn to the side, he should face me. Oh no, Karut! I'm a tank now. Oh my god, X-Arc, move. Move! Do you want to die? I think he does. Oh, not now. Unable to move. No! Someone has to come and save us. No! I think not. Oh yeah. Your tale will not end here. Yeah. It would be a bit disappointing if this was the creature to kill us. After some of the raid encounters that we faced so far. If this was the thing that killed us, that would just be lame. would not be a fitting end for the warrior of light. Okay, the crystal exarch is fine now. I'll just keep him face this way. Sliding around. It's gonna be something silly that finally kills you. Like the most benign, stupid injury that turns into an infection. Yeah, I was having a bath. And some kind of fungal thing got underneath my toenail, and yeah, now I'm dead. It was a good run though, Alphino. A good run. Hey! That didn't seem so bad. That's fine. That's fine. I just had to not care about anyone else. I just had to be like, whatever. Do whatever you want to, Exarch. I don't care, I'm doing DPS. You die in the corner.
We're alive! We're alive! Let's hurry inside before any more Sin Eaters come. Right, follow me, please. I'll take you to the Dwerger's Tool, where the purest sulfur in the land may be found.
But I'm sure it's smelly. Smelly sulfur. Hey, Vand! We are delving into the depths. We are mining greedily and deep. Hopefully no Balrogs down here. Gulgs. And before they put a Balrog reference down here, that would be like them. Oh no, how unexpected! Rising up from the depths, a fiery winged creature. Nice reference, Maisie. Nice reference. We just got to the... Is it Heidi Ho? No, what is it? Lahi Laho? Lali Lo? Liliu Ho? Lali Ho! I think it's Lali Ho. I can't believe they did have an option to say, what the hell did you just call me? What the fuck did you just call me? Huh? Lali Ho! That is it, yeah. That's gonna be my standard greeting from now on. Ooh. Oh look, an Aether Current. Let me just not press that. If the terrain and stench are any indication, we're at the tool.
Ah! There! What do you see? What do your dwarf eyes see?
Oh no. Oh, I bet they hate them because they're much taller than them. And they're jealous of their extra stature.
The Gogs, with their ugly, unkempt beards.
They look exactly the same as you, just taller. Come on.
They're literally the same.
They got the same beards and everything.
If they realize we're here, they'll come after us. Best to take them down first.
Be not so hasty, Karut. The animosity between your two clans notwithstanding, I would not resort to violence unless necessary. I will use an enchantment to render you invisible. It will not fool the Sin Eaters, but it will suffice to hold you from the eyes of man. While you are thus concealed, do you think you could find us the Earthseed?
Aye! I'll dig up the choicest stuff there is.
Oh, but they'll take that as stealing. Like, if he's just in the background mining, they won't see him, but they'll just be like, oh, where is our most precious crop of seed gone? Just disappeared? We'll be much obliged. Without further ado then. Goodbye! As a professional beard haver, there's a difference. I don't like the Gogs either. You can just tell they don't care about their beards. There's no love for the beard there. Yeah.
Oh, I can see straight through me.
Right, a digging we go. Ooh, that was a good one. Did the mic even pick that one up? That was a high one. I feel like we need like a hiccup measurer to like measure the frequency of the hiccup. And then we can have a hiccup record that we can try and beat every stream. It picked it up, nice.
Let us not be idle either. Though Karut cannot be seen, he may still be heard. I would aid him by removing some few Gulgs on the field. To that end... Dream powder. As you may recall, we used it for the rescue mission at Laxan Loft. Vague memory, we used it in Yulmore too. Oh yeah, Thancred had some as well. What? So you're not supposed to have some? Truly? It seems our alchemists got carried away with the latest batch. But it has been useful in our endeavours. Well, then I have no cause to complain. Now then, I shall make you invisible as well, that you might steal close to the dwarves and give them a dose of dream powder. Even should it fail to put them to sleep outright, it should render them drowsy enough to seek their beds. Aren't we going to negotiate with them? Maybe they're not so bad. Say the word and I'll cast the enchantment. Ready to begin? Very good. Give us the dusty stuff. Should the enchantment fade before you finish tending to the dwarves, return to me and I will cast it anew. It's Betty Buy's time, you little... Where are you? Oh, they're all over here. I only need to do 3 of them. Dream powder. Is that available in the NHS? I would love some of that. That'd be great. Instant doziness. Get to sleep with ya. Oh, I can barely keep my eyes open. Time to call it a day. Oh, there you go. I think we're a tad short on time to beat Vauthry to engage in negotiations. I guess it would take a long time to convince them in several side quests, in which they'd probably be like, bring us 5 linens, and we'd have to go to the other side of Eorzea and bring back, because that's usually how it goes. Slowly building trust with the beast tribes. Yeah. Oh, I'm thick and knackered. Off he goes. Oh, all work and no ale makes something. I'm spent. Off he goes. Do they just sleep in these tiny little tents? Aww. There's not many of them. Have the other dwarves driven them to extinction? Like, is this their entire civilization? Poor mates. I feel bad for them. $11 you finished right. Usually 10. Usually 10. All the dwarves have taken their leave. Good work, my friend. We've done all that we can. Let us await Karut's return. I'm back! This is the purest stuff there is. Think it's enough? Or shall I go and dig up some more? May as well, whilst we're here. I dare say it will suffice. You have our gratitude, Karut. Let us carry this back to... No! Is he slowly turning to crystal? Are you alright? Worry not. I shall be fine. Long as I have been away from the Crystarium, a little weakness is to be expected. I may have also overexerted myself in the moment. To have this rare opportunity, yet be unable to enjoy it to the full. Who
goes there? Oh no. I think we should just leave them to fight it out. I want nothing to do with this. Ugh! It's Gulg! It's chief of the Gulgs! Oh no! You're one of the Thalls! I see. Word was our miners were coming back drowsy, one after the next. I immediately suspected foul play. Then what should I find here but Thal scum skulking about? It's a spineless act befitting your limp beards. Oh, coming for the beards, burn.
What? I won't stand for that insult. Our beards are soft and luscious and smell like freshly tapped ale. Gawk beards are dry and crusty and smell like a knocker's arse.
Impudent whelp! Better a hobgoblin's nose hairs than a feeble floppy things you Thals have hanging from your faces. We clearly just need a beard off right now. We need a beard off. We need a beard fashion contest. I want to see like beard glitter going on. I want to see flowers embedded in there. Like oil and water. This is not like to end of its own accord. Should we just knock both of them out? Stariel, do you perchance have some dream powder left? Gladly. Enough to put an end to this. We shouldn't interrupt their conversation. But this was beginning to get interesting. Yeah! Come on, beard off, beard off, beard off.
Don't rob me of a good beard off on a Friday night.
Worry not, my friend. Something tells me you'll have ample opportunity later to witness their bickering. For now, however, we should be on our way.
Ah, buzzkill. What the swivin? Ugh.
Down he goes! Ah, sleeping like a wee babber. Forgive me, Karut. We need you to be calm as well.
I'm sorry. It's just, when it comes to the Gulgs, I can't help myself. I see red.
You needn't apologise, my friend. You're here on our account. We have naught but gratitude for you. Now that we have what we came for, however, it is time to take our leave. The Talos awaits its heart.
He gets a wee bit excited.
Oh, I want the clans to unite and share beard care advice. That's what the future should hold. Well, my friend, much as I have enjoyed our time together, I think it best we split up, that we might accomplish our task more swiftly. I shall see the Earthseed safely into the hands of Chai-Nuzz. While I'm thus employed, would you be so good as to deliver Karut back to Tomra? No problem. Probably gonna get ambushed again. My thanks, Astariel. Brief though it was an honour to go adventuring with you. I shall see you back in Amity. Aw, he did a little bow. Speak with Zarmot. I guess I just, what a shame there's another one of these wee folks been knocked out right here. Oh my god, I'll leave the crime scene. He's still just snoring. Hey Memento, welcome on in! I've just been knocking out dwarves left, right and centre. Oh my giddy aunt. I best get back to the camp. I don't know where I'm going. This place is all new to me. I did touch the crystal. Look at me. Such a good example. Champion crystal toucher of the year. Woo! I hear some elven pipe, which can only mean one thing. The triumphant return of Chris for 51 months. Welcome back, Chris. Thank you for your unerring loyalty and your glorious soul. I will take very good care of it. What are you doing in my swamp? Feck off, donkey! I need to rewatch Strack as well. That's how I get a good Scottish accent. Although, actually, Shrek isn't actually Scottish, is he? Shrek's voice actor is not Scottish, so I don't know if it's actually an accurate accent. That's just an over-exaggerated Scottish accent. Lally ho! Glad you're back, and in one piece. How did you fare with the Earthseed,
I got them all they needed. The Exarch's on his way to Amity now.
Good to hear that young Karut was of help. As it happens, a few others came forward whilst you were gone, saying they wanted to do their bit as well. Given that you're building a Talos, we reckoned you'd been needing some mining tools. So we went and modified our spare pickaxes for use by the bigger folk. Here, take these with you. Should be plenty to go round. From what our scouts tell me, there's a crowd gathered up at the top rung already. Go and see where everyone has a pickaxe to swing, eh? Alright, I understood half of that, but alright, I gotta go swing a pickaxe, I got that much. Yeah, it's an accent, so it's not even like a genuine Scottish accent. It's just a very like over-the-top caricature Scottish accent.
Speak with Alice A.
Alice A is gonna help with the mining? I mean, I would have thought her little hands were far too soft, but
she did me no work too, obviously.
Yeah, when I think of like the really caricature Scottish accent, I think of fat bastards. There's nothing like your own fragrance, eh? Like, it's so terrible. That is one thing that if I watch, I just cringe the entire time. Like, it's just, oh, it's so disgusting. So disgusting. Get in my belly! Gross. I hate it. I only realised shockingly recently that it's Myers that plays all of the characters. Like, I didn't realise that he was also Dr. Evil. Like, I did not realise that at all. I had no idea. Yeah, like, literally, probably 2 years ago, I was like, my friend was like, you do realise he's like everyone in that film? And I was like, no. What do you mean? There's Dr. Evil and everything, and like, there's all the peons, and there's like Fat Bastard and everyone, and they're like, no, he is all of them. And I didn't believe them. They had to bring up YouTube and show me, and I was like, oh my god, what? He is very good at like character acting. This is true. He's a real chameleon.
Look, Astariel, people from all over have come to help us quarry stone. And this isn't even all of them. As we speak, the volunteers Thancred and
Rain on my parade. Rain. I'm gonna have to like write this down. I'm gonna have to write this across my forehead. Reen? It's pronounced Reen, right? Reen? Me every stream checking. Reen! Okay, I will just think Reen.
Can't get used to the beautiful new name. As we speak, the volunteers Thancred and Reen recruited are being escorted to the worksite, and by both Crystarium and Yormoran soldiers, no less. So, as you see, we have plenty of hands. There's only one problem. We don't have tools to put in them. We've been desperately trying to round up more, but we haven't had much luck so far.
Yeah, it means blessing, which is so cute. So cute.
Pickaxes from the dwarves.
Trust you to have exactly what we need, exactly when we need it.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go and hand them out to everyone so they can get to work. All right.
Run! 1-1. Little 1-1.
Hello. Long time no see, traveller. Are you waiting to be issued a pickaxe too? Yes, I've got loads.
In fact, you can have 15 if you really want.
Oh, you clearly weren't. And now neither are we. Rest assured, we'll put these to good use and work very, very hard. Very, very hard, yes. Of course, one cannot work on an empty stomach, which is why I brought some tasty worms to share.
As much as we'd all enjoy a treat, perhaps the worms are best saved for afterwards?
Like a reward? Yes, good idea.
Poor guy. He's just trying to be nice.
Greetings, Azariel. You may not remember me, but I'm one of the carers from the inn at Jenny's Head. After Night returned to Armoreng, we noticed a change in our patients. The transformation had halted in every single one of them. I can't express what it did for the mood of the place. We were still celebrating days later, when who should come along but Alice A. She said that she sought the aid of those who believed in the Warrior of Darkness. We all answered her call, right there and then. Of course, some few carers remained behind, but as many of us came as could be spared.
I do not remember you, but I'm going to pretend that I do.
I too have great respect for the Warrior of Darkness. When we meet, I'll be sure to treat them to a nice plump worm.
Worms for everyone! Magnus? I've got to remember his accent. He's got like the weird Icelandic-ish kind of accent that some people have. We've come, Astariel. In case you're wondering, Goose John is here too. Couldn't wait to start breaking rocks, though. He's gone on ahead. He could have at least left us a spare set of tools. He's actual real-life Magnus, he is. Indeed. Ah, wonderful. Now we can be about it too. Quarrying isn't exactly my stock in trade, but this time I feel as though my wife will be with me, guiding my hand. So, let's make it happen. Let's build a world where everyone can live without fear, where everyone has a place they can go home to. Oh, you're gonna make me cry. Right then, let's be on our way. What are you still doing here, Taff? I thought you brought your own tools.
I did, and I was just about to head off when I saw Jarek. Oh, gods, if his plan works and the giant Talos comes to life. Just imagine the size of the trolley it could push. Imagine it.
He only ever thinks about one thing. He's like, I like trains! And that's it. That's his one thing.
Oh, are you still raving on about that? How many times do I need to tell you that is not what a Talos is for? Where the hell would the tracks even go? Well, there's bound to be somewhere. We just need a little imagination. Seeing as the stoneworks is involved, maybe we could use a trolley added to the design.
Enough! We're going to work! And if I hear any more about trolleys from you, I'll have you pushing one yourself. Aw, he just really likes trolleys. Let a man have his passion.
I can't hear the word trolley without flashbacks, though, to Spyro the Dragon.
Trouble with the trolley, eh?
So much trouble with the trolley. It ruined trolleys for me. Hey, Spanks! I am here with ulterior motives. Do these ulterior motives involve phi physics? Perchance. It is not only for Friday today, but it is Mummy Arrival Day. Mummy has arrived in Marvel Rivals. Emma Frost is here. Good luck getting her, though, in matches, although, if we had a full lineup, with a full party, everyone can take a turn playing Emma Frost. So there you go. I'm honestly so happy that she exists. I'm gonna keep saying this, but thick thigh ladies for the win. I really want to cosplay Emma. I really want to. Maybe not the second skin, all right? I'm not adventurous enough for that, but the original Emma Frost skin, yeah. Also, I had a look earlier, and I was thinking that in all of her outfits, she had like the 1940s hair curl pin things that would be really hard to model. But actually no, in her other two skins, she just has the short blonde with the slightly blue ends. So that's gonna be easy to do. I just need to work out what material I would make her outfit from. Because it's gotta be some kind of like stretchy type thing, I think. I don't know. I haven't done costumes like that before. I've only ever done like, I guess like RPG style costumes, so like corsets and like dresses and that kind of thing. So I wouldn't even know how to make a superhero costume. But they have thigh physics and it makes me so happy as a thick-thighed lady. So like when she walks in game, like her thighs kind of like judder, and I'm like, yes, slay, represent my queen. I think the internet would break if you cosplayed Emma Frost. Although, let's be real here. The first person that came into my mind when I saw Emma Frost was Jessica Negri. Now I was like, Jessica Negri is gonna cosplay Emma Frost and she is gonna kill it. Like, no one will cosplay this woman like she does. And lo and behold, she's already done it. She's already done it and she's cosplaying Emma Frost. And I'm like, okay, well, you basically are Emma Frost. Like, yeah, she's amazing. She's a super talented cosplayer as well. Some of the projects she's worked on and like the level of technical just magic that she does with her costumes is insane. Like, it's insane.
We're ready to do our bit, Astariel. We just, we need tools to do it with.
Here you go. Pickaxe for everyone.
Pickaxes!
Loads of them. Now we may all work to our heart's content. While I don't have many talents, I do have a strong back. And what strength I have, I'll gladly use for the sake of peace.
We got the ladder moving again, didn't we? If we join hands, there's no Talos we can't build.
The power of friendship is real.
I still haven't repaid you in Alphino for saving me, and I'm not sure I ever could, to be honest. But that ain't gonna stop me from trying. I'm with you to the end.
He's so cute.
Come on, you lot. Look lively.
And look! Everyone's favorite cat girl. We just saw everybody's favorite cat boy, but here comes the internet's favorite cat girl. Aria has arrived once again. I made it! I missed quite a bit, but I'm here to witness our queen getting this far. Every week, Aria, I come onto stream and I'm like, can we stab Vauthry today? And every week, we're so close, yet so far away from stabbing Vauthry, like I always dreamed. Alas. 90 months. Yeah, Aria's been here for 10 billion years. I can't even. And Aria is the main reason why I play Final Fantasy. Aria's always like, you know, taking screenshots of cute stuff in Final Fantasy and being like, oh, hey Dawn, you should hop back into Final Fantasy. Hey Dawn, you should play Final Fantasy. So Aria is mostly to blame for this, just so you all know.
My thanks, Astariel. With that, everyone is now equipped to work. I think I'll go and join the soldiers standing guard over the volunteers. It would be a shame if they fell prey to sin eaters after all the trouble we've gone to. Right, let us see if the plan is a resounding success. Let us see to it that this plan is a resounding success, for the sake of all in Northrend.
And off they go. I have a feeling we'll have to, like, escort some people in this. The main scenario quest is called That None Shall Ever Again. That none shall ever again suffer, and all shall live in happiness. It's so cute how everybody we've met so far is coming together for this quest, and they're like, yeah, we'll lend a hand. I'm not used to heavy labor, but sure, give me a pickaxe. There you go. I'll have a crack at it. So, how much time does an Elven Queen have left today? Kind of supposed to be ending now. But look, Aria just got here, so we can do the next stage of the quest. I'll allow it. Aria literally just got here. So, look, I'll talk to Alfie again. Well, my friend, it appears we are the only ones left here. If you've no other pressing tasks, would you accompany me to Amity? There, a shelter is overseeing those who will imbue the Talos with magics. Come, let us join them at once.
Tristol!
Oh, they're in Amity, okay.
Oh, Amity's too small a village to have its own crystal. Either that or I walked straight past it. Don't want to keep you from a rest? What rest? I have not slept in 10,000 years. What do you mean? I survive on pure vibes. And coffee.
What's going on at the village, though? We have to see this little group effort to its completion. We have to make sure they do what they were sent here to do.
Ah, good of you to join us. I'm pleased to say that we have gathered ample help for the imbuing. With Master Chai in the process of finalizing his design, I've given the liberty of dispatching all hands to their positions. Oh, there he is, the man of the hour. You hurtle along as though I have my house in order, but quite frankly, this is the most disorganized mess of a project I've ever been overseeing. And I haven't spent nearly as much time as I would like on my calculations. So thou hast proclaimed loudly and frequently, Master Chai. Yet from my perspective, a layman's though it be, haste notwithstanding, thou hast gone to great lengths, abiding by proven methodology to ensure integrity by thy design. Well, that's just the bare minimum that's expected of us at the Stoneworks. Though our glory days are behind us, I've not forgotten our time-honored traditions. But I should mention that the Exarch delivered the ore I asked for. Earthseed, I believe he called it. In that quantity, I believe we can fashion a suitable heart for the Talos. And then everything will be in readiness. Or so I would like to say.
Is there a problem?
In a Talos of, well, any reasonable size, a single heart will serve to circulate aether throughout the chassis. But, given the unprecedented proportions of that we seek to build, I doubt that will be the case. By installing smaller peripheral hearts at intervals, I believe we can maintain a stable aether flow, thereby solving the problem. However, we don't have enough ore for this purpose. Not for it, but to procure more, I guess. More? Where are we going to find more of this stuff? Can we even find more of this stuff?
Runa, mayhap now is a good time to bring them out.
We have more stuff? A moment, friends. There is something I would show you.
What you got? Jelly beans? What is that?
I say, are these not heartstones? They are. The most prized possession of we of the Knights Blessed. And these belong to our kindred who have left us.
Immersed in water imbued with a fervent prayer, these stones harbour no small amount of magic.
And we may imbue them yet more prior to their installation on the Talos. What think you? Will this work? Being from a different region, these cannot be used for the main heart. The peripheral ones, on the other hand, I believe they will serve.
Just the souls of the dead.
May as well put them to use.
Excellent.
When Master Matoya spoke to us of the role we are to play, the Heartstones immediately came to mind. Of course, before bringing them with me, I made certain to consult my fellows first. After all, the stones bear the precious lives of those who have gone through the Sunless Sea. But we've now beheld the sunless sea with our very own eyes, and by the gentle lights that glimmer on high, we know that there is peace beyond. Thus are we also at peace. If our heartstones may serve to restore night to all the world, gladly do we give them.
It's what they would have wanted.
So, Master Chai, if you can instruct us how to distribute the heartstones?
Aha! Indeed.
And Astariel, for good luck, may I ask that you imbue one as well?
Me? Why me?
I'll only cast the thing.
Don't let me touch anything.
They do look like really big marbles. Can we play marbles with them?
I know they're technically people's souls, but would make a good game of marbles. Not gonna lie.
Rest assured, it is not difficult. Simply raise your hand and focus as you would when attuning to an aetherite. Oh, so I lick it. Okay, I can do that. Imbue the jade-coloured stone here, if you'd be so kind.
Lick the dead people's souls. Delicious. Yum, yum, yum.
The familiar-looking heartstone appears to glow faintly.
Oh, do I know this person?
They're gonna be like, yeah, that's the young girl who died during the first part of the storyline.
I remember that.
That will do. Thank you, Astariel. If this heartstone appears familiar...
Yeah!
Fine. If this heartstone appears familiar, it is because it belonged to Todia.
The one we had the funeral for! No!
It bears the collective hope of the Knights Blessed. The hope that none shall ever again be sacrificed to sin eaters.
Still though, can I play marbles with it? She'd enjoy it.
Right, I've identified the spots on the Talos where the stones are needed. See that they're amply imbued, then install them as I've indicated on this diagram. Thank you. Understood. We'll set about the task at once. When the Talos awakens and the way to Mount Gulg is secured, we may sally forth. It promises to be a trying climb, so take what rest you can in the meantime. We will see you soon.
Sally forth, tally-ho, up the mountain we go.
A moment, Urianger. You said that you would have measures ready in the event that our friend fails to contain the light. Do you? Be assured that I do. All which I requireth lieth in the land. So, what's the plan exactly? Come on, don't be mysterious. It's very important. I need to know about the health and safety procedures. It's a legal requirement. To my deepest regret, I cannot reveal the plan to thee. In order for it to succeed, 'tis vital that thou remainest ignorant of its nature until the time is right. Of course, of course. Yet, though I may thus keep my counsel, know that I have only thy safety at heart. So, rest easy, my friend, and take such ease as thou mayest, the better to be ready for the trials to come. I cannot tell you for plot reasons, but knowest when the time comes, thy health and safety is of the utmost importance. I see. Well, well, well. We are preparing to ascend the mountain. and something awaits us up there. Mayhap a raid or a dungeon. It's been a while since we had one of those, but I think I'm gonna have to leave that mystery until next stream. The hour grows late. My mind is weary. No longer can it quarrel with the superfluous language of Oriange at this late hour. So I think we might leave it there. I'm sorry. I always want to continue when it's Shadowbringers. I'm like, let's just burn through the entire thing in an entire stream. But we have to have patience. Patience favors the great heroes of old. And though we do want to sally forth, contain thyself until next stream. And this is where I'm like, is this the end of Shadowbringers? Because if it was going to be the end of Shadowbringers, then I'd want to make it a good stream. But it's really hard to like gauge where we are in the story because it always seems like we're coming to this big showdown and then nope, something goes wrong and then boom, someone gets kidnapped or some city appears or whatever. So who knows? Tomorrow, Pog, I'm not live tomorrow. I'm busy tomorrow, but I am live on Sunday. Although I did say Sunday we'd be doing some Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 or some more Baldur's Gate 3. I've got my fingers in all the pies at the moment, in all the story pies. There's so many story pies and they're all delicious and I don't want to neglect any one of them. I would be more than happy to answer whether it's the end of Shadowbringers or not, but goddamn, this juice box sure is tasty. It's difficult because I always want to know if we're getting closer to the end, but then at some point, if you tell me, it's kind of spoilerific because I will know that it's a happy ending. If people say, oh yeah, next stream you'll finish it, then that means, yay, we kill Vauthry, everything ties up really nice and neatly. But I know Final Fantasy better than that. It'll make us suffer first. But who knows? Who knows? I do want to do, so at the end of each expansion, traditionally, we've done a really long stream. We even did a thon for like the end of Stormblood, didn't we? And the end of Heavensward. So I'm like, we clearly need a Shadowbringer-thon at some point so that we can put some real hours into the game and get really immersed in the story. Because it gets really juicy towards the end and you're like, I cannot stop playing. I don't want to stop playing. So I don't know if like a 5-hour stream is going to do it. Did you do your role quest yet? What's a role quest, Mum? Seriously, what's a role quest? Is that like a Red Mage quest? Or... I thought I was up to date on my Red Mage stuff. Yes and no. Okay, so it's like a DPS quest. Is it a continuation of the guild quest where it teaches you how to do dungeons and stuff? It's a thing that will stop you from progressing the MSQ. And where do I acquire such a thing? Will it be made apparent to me very soon, or will I have to go searching for it? It's a DPS quest. Also, yes. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. In the Crystarium. Okay. If only we brought this up several times before. If only I didn't have the memory of a goldfish, Manji. But alas, we make do with what we have. Wasn't it in the Crystarium at the pub? There's a pub in the Crystarium? An open plan pub, I guess. The whole place is open plan. Well. Maybe we should do that at the start of next stream. Seeing as like we're kind of in a lull in the main story, the characters have straight up said, prepare before we embark on this next part. Maybe we go and do that and then come back to main story after. Should we give you some advice on Discord so that we can plan it out? Absolutely. And I mean, on that note, if you haven't joined our Discord, do come and join our Discord server. We have some good chats over there. And we have a whole Final Fantasy channel where you can talk Final Fantasy stuff and a channel for sharing all of your blams and everything. If you have a glorious character, please show us and come and join the Discord. And if you're new here, we play Final Fantasy every Friday without fail. Sometimes we're a bit cheeky and we play some Final Fantasy outside of Fridays, but you will always find us playing this game on a Friday evening. And thank you for joining us. If it is your very first time here,
if you want to catch up on some older VODs, and you want to see a little bit of Heavensward as well, and the Shadowbringers ones are nearly up to date over on YouTube as well. So all the VODs are over on Dumpster VODs. I was editing some today. I was refreshing my memory. The bit I was editing today was actually the funeral. So I very, very strongly remembered that. Yeah, that was emotional damage. There's also a part of that VOD where I stand right next to the crystal in the center of that camp, and I'm like, I wonder where the crystal is. I can't find it anywhere. Be right back. I'm gonna go Google where the aetheryte crystal is, guys. And everyone in chat is getting incredibly triggered. And I go on break. And everyone's like, the crystal's right there, what are you doing? I know exactly what I'm doing. I think you should deviate for a full 3 months so the plot loses all meaning. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. 3 months in between play sessions. Let's do it. Let's do it. There will be a specific point in the story where the game flat out informs you that you won't be able to progress without doing that little quest line. Okay. Well, we shall see. The Final Fantasy minds shall converge in the Discord, and we'll see which order we want to do things. But for now, Hughes, I'm sorry to leave you. Alas, the world hangs in the balance, and off I go. Probably to be recruited to play some Mummy. There is the new Marvel Rivals update, and I did tell people I'd be around to play it later on tonight, so I'll probably be enjoying Emma Frost, just so you guys know. I'll just be simping over Emma Frost. Probably change into my pajamas and simp over Emma Frost right now. Those are my plans for the evening. Shouldn't you sleep? The night is young. It's only 10:21. That's basically midday in Dawn time zone.